he's late, but he's never late. Because he's not the latest one there.
Is it you?
What?
Are you the latest one there?
I'm actually quite late also. I won't even lie.
Yeah.
30 minutes is my buffer time. If you tell me 11, I'll be there at 11:30.
But I've got this problem, and my wife hates it. I tell you what, because she's always complaining how late I am, but I'm never really late.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because everyone else is always delayed.
Everyone else is always
Everyone else.
Because that's what I
hear
pray
you.
for.
Yeah.
As long as you're not the latest. you're not
Especially
really
the funny
late,
part
eh?
is
That's kind of like when you go through a robot and it's yellow and you keep going and you feel bad because then it turns red, but then the person behind you goes through the straight.
Yeah, no,
red
then you're
and
fine.
You're like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm like, you're worse than me.
Yeah, you're fine. So yeah, it's actually, she actually hates it, honestly. Every time we have to go somewhere early, she tells me, please, can you get up early? I say, relax.
People are going to be late.
Everyone's going to be late.
Some people may wake up now.
And the funny part is, even the people who are generally punctual with time are also late. That's what I say. I should have asked for something
It's
else.
a pandemic
It is. It's
around the
spreading.
world.
asked for something
Late's
else.
coming. It's a
It's
problem.
spreading.
It is,
So it's not
especially
really
in Africa.
So it's not really
Yeah,
our
yeah,
fault
yeah.
then.
Yeah, I know.
It's not
No,
really
you're
my
just
fault.
part of the problem.
Hey, not completely
Be
innocent.
the
man.
change.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Jokes Aside. This is going to
Yes.
be episode 1 of season 2.
Season two,
Oh,
that's right.
season opener.
Season
Season
two.
opener.
Exciting.
Debut.
High five.
We are on
Bluetooth.
it. Yeah, there we go. Fine.
Thank you for having us.
Season
No.
opener with you guys, crazy, honestly.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
really appreciate the fact that you guys came.
Thank you
Yeah.
for bringing us. It's like the community shield leading into a new season.
Yeah.
The opener.
It's an opener.
Yeah, but it's more important than a community shield. right?
100%. 100%. I mean,
That
right,
trophy
the
doesn't count. This is
No, it's not. It's a plate. I have
plate.
that plate in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
yeah. Here's our plate. We got
just sets-
sweets. We got our
Frisbee.
It just sets the tone for the rest of the
does.
season. Yeah, sets the
Yeah,
tone.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we have big expectations this season. then.
No, we do. We really do. Yeah.
No, welcome, boys and girls. If you don't know, this is the Manchester Derby. We got Ashley on the left. We got Miguel on the right. Introduce yourselves. How's it going?
Wow.
ladies first.
As you just said, I'm Ashley. This is Miguel. We're doing pretty well, but again, I know we said this off camera, but I apologize. We were late. we're gonna throw that in there and just say that's not usually how we operate.
We had technical difficulties.
Yes,
Okay, we all
yes.
understand. You know, sometimes the mics are on. Or not on, actually.
That
when you
was the
press
problem.
record, that's just the problem.
That was the problem.
But we made it here.
And
It's
we're
a good
excited
thing-
to be here.
It's a good thing that the entire first part that was off camera was actually on camera. So.
Oh,
yes.
That's true.
Oh, that's how we do things. So now you're hearing it twice.
Icebreaker. Oof. Nice. If your relationship, right? It's a very creative question. This one.
Okay.
If your relationship was a formation,
Ooh.
what formation would it be?
I like that.
Huh?
How the?
I actually don't even know how I would answer that question.
I mean, you can do
I
a
would-
roadblock. You know?
I would answer it as simple as the old school 442.
I
Oh,
swear,
yes.
I was just thinking 442.
You were thinking 442?
Just thinking, it's just a go-to.
It is.
It's
And
the
also,
go-to, yeah.
like, how exciting is a 442?
Let's
it's just
keep it
all out
simple, yeah.
attack, and also you only need two midfielders. Who needs another one? Like,
Exactly.
You know,
100%.
so our heart is
Up
just our
front.
two hearts in the middle.
Yes.
There's
One and
two
two.
of us up front.
Two of us up front, and then two on the wing, and then two in the wing backs. Two
So
cent. It's like
equal.
we just all
Wow.
equal.
It's just two people.
I don't think you could have answered that any better.
Yeah, there's
I
no
thought
better
so
way to
too.
do it.
Well done.
That's the
At
best way
least
to answer
one
that.
of us could have answered that. Because I was like, how are we going to do this? But the way you just explained it.
Oh, you explained it
Yeah,
well.
that was good
Thank
stuff.
you.
huh?
I
What do you
appreciate
say?
it.
No, because I think Miguel definitely has that side of him. Everyone knows him as the one half of the Manchester Derby, but he's also a musician.
This is correct.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, that's why he has the creative. And the way, I mean, that can be a next song there. 442.
That is good.
442. Me and you.
Oh, brilliant.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
musician. The story behind that is actually crazy. And I
Were
don't
you
know
a
how
musician
much-
before you got into content?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't always a musician. So the timeline, if we're gonna just go,
You need to lay it out.
lay it out.
Sure.
So little Miguel wanted to be Ronaldo. So let's start there. Football was my life,
Yeah.
and to be honest, it's still my life. Like
Yeah.
I love it. I love you too.
That's
But that was my first love.
that. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
surprised.
You came second.
He's
and-
telling me stuff I already know.
No, but yeah. So I always wanted to be a footballer.
Yeah.
I finished high school, and I was pursuing football full time, and that was all I was going for. I had like separate jobs on the side, and
Yeah.
obviously when you playing football, I wasn't professional at that time, so I wasn't training like twice a day. It was only evening sessions, and I was in the Castle League at that time, like when I was 18. So I wasn't working a full-time job, but I was like doing all sorts of things, and I saw an advert for Idols, sitting with my friends, right, on the couch, and there's like Idols, SA Idols auditions, you know. So I was a clown in school. I would do like accents, and I did a bit of like stage acting in my last few years. And I was just a clown. Never sang. I wasn't ever into music, not in choir, couldn't play an instrument, nothing, right? 18 years old, they're like, dare you to go on Idols. So I was like, okay.
You mean for the wooden mic?
And for wooden mic. Yeah. So we're like, okay, cool. So let's go together. So it was myself, one of my close friends, and my cousin. And we had the day off. We go in the morning. We go stand in the line for like 12 hours. Right?
Yeah.
How insane?
That's a lot of effort for
A lot of
day.
effort for wooden mic.
For wooden mic.
Wooden
And spoiler, but you didn't win either.
I didn't win wooden mic.
But that's how you probably knew he's the one.
So then...
There's a lot of commitment in there.
lot of commitment.
You knew you could commit.
And I didn't realize at the time, just fun fact, that like you don't go on the day and then audition for the judges. You have to go through multiple days of auditions.
dude.
They make you wear the same clothes as if you went the first day.
The inside scoop.
So,
No.
so it was
Stop
3
it.
different
Never before heard
Yeah.
Idols
scoop.
scoop.
3 days of audition. So the first day you wait, like I swear it's the craziest thing. It was 12 hours I waited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I go in, and you go in groups of 10 to different like rooms, and you literally see like 10. And there's hundreds of people, like everyone's auditioning. You can just imagine. And each room has a different single judge, one judge. That's not even the actual judges.
The main judges,
Yeah, so it's just someone there with like a camera.
Yeah.
You walk in one at a time, and they're like, please say your name, and you can go. So I was like, okay. And I sang like a chipmunk. So I sang.
it wasn't an edit.
I didn't even sing properly. I sang
This
in
is
a.
how his You
I
know,
know
I
the
asked
edit.
the same
No.
thing.
I sang with a
I
chipmunk
didn't
voice.
know about voice manipulation.
And then
but I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
I didn't know there was such a thing. I didn't understand music, that you can pitch shift and you can do those things. And I'd watched Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I was like, yo, those actors are so talented. Like a whole movie, squeaky voices. That's crazy. So then I sang like a chipmunk. And this is, again, after I went, the first audition, sang. And it was a lady that I sang to. She just started laughing. She's like, thank you so much. You made my day. And I was like, okay, cool.
You
This is a
won
good
with
time.
her.
And then we go out, and then they literally line you up 10 people. And then they called only my number out. And then the rest, you're going home. So then I had to go in another day.
Oh, so it's like a pre-audition.
It's like a pre-audition. So I went in
This
another
is
day.
Heavy school.
Yeah.
Bro. Epstein Files vibes. Never heard before.
Never heard,
Yeah.
Then the next time you go in, and now there's all the people that got the first yeses.
Yeah.
So it's the yes group. And they split up on different days as well. So you've got a couple hundred that have made it at a time on that audition day. Wild. So I go in, and again, do the whole thing. Now this time there's about like 6 judges there.
Also,
One of
not
them-
even the main ones.
The only person that was from Idols is Proverb was there. So he was one of the guys there, and then the other 5, I don't know any of them. And you stand by the Idols logo. They make it as if it's an audition. So you walk in, same thing, introduce yourself, sing, and then you're out. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Then you don't hear anything for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Now I'm at home, I'm sick,
Yeah.
and they phone, and they're like, you've made it to the live audition, the live audition,
Yes.
the judges'
yeah,
auditions. But before that, you have to come in for interviews or whatever. So then you go in another day, and then that day you're wearing the same clothes. They give you another sticker. You go in, you wait in a line outside, like pretending that
No way.
I swear,
This is reality TV,
Yeah,
guys.
reality TV.
scripted.
Yeah.
So scripted.
Yeah.
You go in, you do interviews. They even adjust what you say. Like producers, when you answer questions, they like rather say this.
Sure.
And I remember one lady saying like,
No way.
she's from Durban, but she lives in Joburg now. And they're like, no, say you came all the way from Durban for the audition. It's
I'm never watching Idols again.
right. When that
Spoiler,
happened,
yeah.
I was like, you are lying.
To everyone, literally.
Anyway, long story short, I think I've gone on a tangent here, but
You take us on a journey.
Idols,
on a journey,
I
yeah.
went on, and the worst thing also, on the actual audition day, you also don't know when you're going to go. to audition.
Yeah.
So everyone's in this like room, and on that day there were about 55 of us that made it to the final thing, right? In Joburg. So that's all that made it at all.
Sure.
And they split you up.
I can't
They
believe you were there.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
obviously
crazy.
purely for entertainment
Yeah.
purposes.
And
I'm thinking out of that 55, it's a mixture of actually people
Good
that
people and
the wooden
the
mic.
wooden mic.
And the
And
wooden
listen
mic,
to
right?
this.
Yeah,
This was
yeah.
the craziest thing.
Yeah.
So there's some people that go there for wooden mic, like I did,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they sing bad on purpose.
purpose,
Like
yeah,
they
yeah.
sing bad
Yes,
on
for
purpose.
sure. Yeah.
And then there's so they put you in categories. You know you with the bad people.
Yeah.
They literally people are obviously you're there for the whole day, so everyone's
Yeah.
talking to each
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
and like people are like, so you have wooden mic,
Yeah.
or like can you
Or are
actually
you
sing?
serious?
The only thing I'm imagining right now is that guy where they asked him, listen here, sing something we've never heard before.
Yeah.
And he starts singing
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Birthday.
Yeah.
Best video
I was
ever.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's the best.
I don't want to ruin it. I hope that was real. I hope you didn't plan that.
Yeah, now we know.
But
the
The judges
compilations
told
are
him
yeah.
to sing that.
So now that situation, performing, singing like a chipmunk, that's
Yeah.
the first time I sang like anything in front
Yeah,
of
yeah.
people. Not even with my voice, right?
Yeah.
So that after that audition, now this is 2018, not 2018. I was 18, so it was 2013. 2013. That's
Yeah.
how long ago it was, right? And a lot of people asked me after that, what do I really sound like?
Yeah.
Because you're singing like a chipmunk, but you can sing, like you
Yeah,
can sing
yeah.
the notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
So
still
just-
good. Right?
They're like, sing properly.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
still good. I won't even lie.
And then I started recording a few videos with a friend of mine that played guitar.
Yeah.
So we posted covers on Facebook, only on Facebook. That was my first content creator experience.
Yeah.
Sharing for my friends, you
Yeah.
know, getting
That's
that
like
validation from them. Like, wow.
So
You know?
good.
And now at this stage, I'm also still pursuing football. So like
Ooh, okay,
for
okay, yeah.
a period of 2 years,
Yeah.
I played in Cape Town for a bit for Vasco. Worked my way into the NFD squad. I didn't really get any game time at all, but I was playing basically for the reserve team there.
Okay.
And then came back to Highlands Park which is now TS Galaxy. So I played I was playing for their Vodacom team. That's basically division. So it's PSL, NFD, Vodacom.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was playing Vodacom.
Where's
And-
the Patrice Motsepe one?
That's the youth league
youth
essentially.
league,
It's
okay,
like
okay.
essentially it's almost like the reserves.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Kind of now, which wasn't even a thing back then.
then,
So back then you play, like even Pirates, for example, had a team in the Vodacom League, even though they are in
Yeah.
the PSL. Like
Yeah.
we still played against Pirates in that
Sure, yeah,
division.
right.
So I was playing for them, got a little injury, and now I'm at home every day. My parents leave, and I'm like in bed or I'm on the couch. Come back from work, I'm on bed or on the couch, not doing anything.
Yeah.
So because I can't recover, it was a toe injury. What must I do?
Was it
the
actually?
dreaded. Yeah, it was. So I tried to cross the ball. I was training one of the sessions, and my toe got like caught in my boots.
Oh, wow.
And
yeah.
So it was just a
Wow.
temporary
Yeah.
injury. Obviously, you can't play, you can't have physio or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm doing nothing at home, not making money. And then my parents were like, "Listen, man, you need to go study."
Yeah.
And that's where we came in, and that's where music came in.
Is
Yeah.
it?
And that's when I studied film. I saw they had music, and I was like, I'm getting people saying that I can sing. This is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Maybe I
This is
should
so
sing.
nice. Maybe I swear, I was like, maybe I should sing. I still remember going to, I had never even heard of the university before. It was after Johannesburg Film School. And it was just before the orientation of 2015.
Yeah.
And then I found out they had music, and I went there with my parents, and my dad was showing them videos of me singing, and I was only there. I was like, listen, I'm going to go to acting. I was like,
Yeah.
let's just work on acting. That could be quite fun.
Yeah.
And he shows these videos, and I was like, oh, Dad, stop it.
That's not the time.
And then they recommended that I take music. This is a very long story. I'm sorry. You've also got a fantastic story out.
No, I was just thinking about the fact that this part,
You didn't know about this part.
in the 11
Yeah.
years, almost
So-
11 years we've been together, I've never heard that your
To
dad
Trevor.
did
Do
that.
you remember Trevor?
I do.
So,
I do. I was gonna say, I do
we sat,
remember.
and then he showed all these videos of me
That's so
singing.
interesting.
And then he recommended I take music. So I was
Yeah.
like, in first year, you have to take multiple subjects. And when you take something in the performing side of the school,
taking, like, all of it.
you can take, there's 3 options. You have to pick 2. There's stage acting, screen acting, and then music performance. So Ash took screen and stage acting. From my thoughts, I was like, okay, I just want to do screen acting. Actually, I'm not phased about stage acting, and I did it in school. I was like, I don't need to do that. I honestly thought that. And then I was like, okay, music. Let me try music. They'll teach me how to sing better. Then we go to auditions to get into the music class, which, by the way, you don't need to audition because if you pay, you get in. Doesn't matter.
That's that kind
Doesn't
of
matter.
institution.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So I go into the audition.
Inside scoop.
And I was like, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was, generally I'm quite calm in front of people. I can speak, or I don't get nervous. But now I'm scared. I was like auditioning to have, and I have to sing for real. I've never done
No
this.
more chipmunk.
No more chipmunk.
Yeah.
I've never done this. And so before they even asked me to sing, they want to know a bit about me. So they're asking me questions. Okay, tell us about your music background. I was like, I don't have any. Can you play any instruments? Nah. Were you in choir? Anything you've performed? No. Have you sang at all? No.
My dad's been showing videos of me on Facebook.
No, then he's like, it was the lady and the two lecturers. And they're like, why are you here? They even asked me, Heidi. She's like, why are you here? I was like, well, I want to work on my singing. They said, singing is like 10% maybe of what this course is about, because you're going to have to learn to play instruments, production, music business, law.
Full music.
Yes, it's
all of it.
It's really not about singing.
Singing is
all.
honestly, if you want to learn how to sing, you do not go there.
No.
It wasn't what I thought it would be at all.
100%.
It was like they.
But you benefited a lot
No,
from
I
it
did,
because
I did.
he went in with a blank slate, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't know anything, so technically the only way is up.
Yes.
And you worked really hard at it.
No, I had to, and I didn't. So I didn't even have like a laptop at home or any production stuff. So I was the guy every day at varsity. Some days 9, 10 at night I was there, like every day, just learning, practicing. I'd never played piano, so I'm practicing everything. And I was like, I'm very competitive. My football side. And when you with other creatives that have big personalities, there is and it's music, so it is a bit competitive. Everyone's kind of up against each other, even though they don't say it. You can feel. Not everyone. Like I still have friends that were in my class that incredible people. So. But you do get that kind of vibe. And to me, I set a personal goal for myself that I was like, even though I'm behind everyone starting this journey in music, I want to finish on top. Even though like everyone in my class had history
100%.
with music, performing, everything. I was like, this is my goal. I'm going to work harder than everyone else. And also to prove that I'm not wasting, because my parents were funding my studies. And I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I have to make sure that I prove that I'm here doing something with their money, even though maybe at the time it wasn't even something I really wanted to do, if I'm being honest. Like I didn't know what, I was very lost at that time, because my dream of being a footballer, like now I'm not going to play anymore.
Of course.
So it was a horrible
And there
time.
wasn't really I would use this loosely, but a mourning period, if
No.
you were, with what you thought your life was going to be and to where you ended up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I only came in chapter 2,
and
so
she-
I'm quite happy about that.
What's so
not
great-
about the
No, of course.
change, the
But what's so
circumstances
great
that
is
brought
like
us
when Ash and I met, it was in 2015, at that shift in my life, when I went from football
here. On orientation day.
to the
first day.
beginning of the
Another
music
orientation
journey.
day.
So like Ash was in the audience the first time I ever sang in front of people, and heard me from the beginning of that journey to where we are today, 11 years later. So music then, the only reason I started doing music and gigs, and I even took music. So after my first year, you have to major in something in second year. So Ash took acting. And it was because of the lecturers advising me to take music, and that there is a potential here for me to pursue something and be successful. And in my first year, it was like halfway through the year, it was
You
my
were gonna
first gig.
You were going to take editing.
I was going to take editing,
actually.
because I also love editing. Like
Because
I
he
edit
did the
all our
film
content.
side.
I love editing.
We all had to do because he you do some of the film side as well. And like I, for example, I hated editing. I was like, I don't want to do this. And he was really good at it, which now looking back in hindsight, he edits all our videos. And then I post them. So, but that kind of stuff. But I forgot that, you actually almost took editing.
I wasn't going to take music.
Lecturers kind of convinced him to go in that direction.
And then when people started actually booking me and I was making money, I was like, what? I just sing and I get paid.
Yeah.
I still remember the first gig I ever did. It was at a high school. I had to sing 5 songs and they asked me what I charge. I was like, what do you charge for 5 songs? That's like 15.
Yeah.
And at the time I was like, am I charging for my time? Or which I didn't understand
The
that
business
the
yet.
business,
Yeah.
especially with creative in a creative space.
Yeah.
So I got like 500 rand.
For 5 songs?
For 5 songs.
got
Or it was it was 700.
No, it was 750 in
750
total,
in
but you
total.
went, it was 350 for your guitarist.
Guitarist,
you got
I took 400. That's right. Yeah,
actually.
I got 400. He got 350.
Sure.
And that
He had-
excludes traveling to the school, rehearsing,
Learning new songs.
learning the new songs
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that gig.
They don't cover any of that stuff.
No. But,
So you
but
better-
it's again, I said the price to them. They asked and they're like,
Yes,
wow,
100%.
that's
It must be-
amazing.
Oh, but that shows like if you have absolutely no context,
Yeah.
where do you start?
Yeah,
with something like
zero
Yes,
that?
context.
100%,
So
yeah.
I was like, 750, yeah.
Yeah.
750 for 5 songs. I hope they say yes. I swear, that's what I thought at the time. And then, from there, it became my 3rd year of university. Basically your big exam. You have to write 30 songs, and then you
Like
pick
your own song.
your own songs.
30.
30 songs, and you pick
Yeah.
from those songs. You have to do a full album launch with a live band at the end of the year. And it's like a 30-minute show. Now, I was also excessive. They were like, live band, minimum 3 musicians in your band. Also, they said about 8 songs. So my show was 12 songs, and I had 8 musicians. I had a saxophonist, accordion, 2 guitarists.
It was like a lot logistically,
Yeah.
especially when you can't afford to pay anyone
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're a student
but,
yourself.
But again, I was like, I am going to pay people because it's treated as if you're outside of varsity doing your
Yes.
own show.
Yeah.
So I got sponsors. I had like 5 sponsors.
Yeah.
And the way I got sponsors, I went to places and I said, okay, I'll perform for you for free if I can get some cash now to sponsor this event. Your name will be on the poster as a sponsor,
Yeah.
all of that. And then
Now you're starting
I
to
need the
understand
cash
business
now.
now.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
at the same time, I was like, I'm getting a gig as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm getting money now for my album
Exposure.
launch, and I get a gig later down the line with these places that are paying me, and it's just a win-win.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it went really well, and so I did end up finishing top of my class and had the best show, best performer, which was amazing.
Hey,
Hey, congratulations,
Thank you
man.
very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. But
Yeah.
that was also, I think we'll talk about this as well. At the time, with intention, I was doing everything to try and prove to others that I can be the best
Yeah.
versus like doing it for myself.
Yes,
yeah,
of
which
course.
we'll get to. But then that's where the
Yeah.
music came, and content was always a thing. Like
Yeah,
obviously, literally 2015 is when I started the content journey, but
Yeah.
mainly with music,
Yeah.
and then football came later.
Interesting how like from the get-go you already started getting like learning about the business side of things, because either way that business side of things applies to more than one business. It doesn't have to be
Yeah, you understand business. You
It's-
understand.
it's not just
different industries
music.
Also, yeah.
so interesting that how were you even getting like gigs that time there?
At online, so
Facebook.
So you just
Facebook,
like,
yeah.
and
you
it was
just, like,
crazy.
put there I do music or
I didn't. Can I tell you? It was a crazy thing. All I did was
Yeah.
post videos of me singing covers. That's it.
Okay,
And
nice,
it
yeah.
got to a stage. I was doing
You're-
the what like
he
it was
has
too much.
done his 10,000 hours when I tell you, like,
Yeah.
Is it?
the 1 year I
He
did
has-
over 200 gigs.
and so
Like,
it was like
performing
you knew.
Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, more.
200 times 400 because 400 at a gig.
It's
Crazy.
like,
No,
You are out.
things have changed.
I became a yes man
Yeah.
with gigs. So I was like, I'm gonna say yes to everything.
Yes,
I did
yes,
charities, I did
I think in
fundraisers.
the beginning
Yes, it's
fair.
important.
It's fair.
And
yeah.
my
100%.
currency
Yeah.
at that time, I was focusing on exposure.
Exposure more
And
than
just to at least
cash,
cover
yeah.
my costs.
Yeah.
And then anything extra is going to be a bonus.
Just
So
bonus, yeah.
I did a lot of low-paying gigs, but that were consistent. So restaurant stuff, I was like a regular at a lot of places, like Rhodesios. I used to do Thursday nights,
Salsa.
and then salsa I used to do every week.
Yeah.
But I did a salsa tour around the country, even different restaurants, like
Oh, okay.
which was also really
Yeah.
cool with my musician, and
Yeah.
it was amazing. Obviously, the money, the shows you perform the most and work the hardest, you get paid the least. Because
Is it?
It is, yeah. The restaurant gigs, you don't
Yeah.
get paid a lot.
No.
Yeah.
And you're performing like 50 songs in a night.
Sure.
You go
But that's
there.
not. But also, just to jump in, that's not normal. You're not like
50
even
songs
the
a night.
even the
Yeah.
ones that are
It's
like
not
the big
normal.
stars that are
Yeah.
on tour. They don't do that many songs.
Definitely
I
not,
mean,
yeah.
they'll do what's on their album, maybe a
Definitely
little bit
not,
extra.
yeah.
If you're lucky, 15. You know,
If
20
you're
if
lucky,
you're lucky,
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. 100%.
So that
Just
it
more
was-
for exposure. You just
It is,
100%.
yeah.
And it's
You're pushing
interesting because
yourself.
obviously people also don't understand that they like, oh, you come and sing, you just know the song. 500
Yeah.
rand is cool, you know,
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of. They're not understanding that, and then also trying to navigate his way through the industry with all of that stuff. It's like it wasn't necessarily, I would say, always smooth sailing, but like he worked. At one point, it was
Yeah.
like you finishing 1 in Pretoria, and then you're driving through to Boksburg
Yeah.
at, like
Right after.
straight after
Yeah.
for a gig
Totally.
at 3.
Crazy.
And it's like it was just from an outside perspective, I could see it was just chaos and too much.
Yeah, of
so I
course.
can imagine being the one actually doing it, and like
And
even
the problem,
your musician with Silas
Yeah,
as
it was
well.
hectic.
He like packing up because then you're bringing the sound and
yeah, full
it's
system.
all of that as well.
In this Kia that I have, we used to
Same
pack
Kia.
it full.
You used to pack it full.
But
Yeah.
actually, you know, I was thinking now, you said you had so many gigs in 1 year, and I find it so interesting that just by posting a couple of videos, you get so much. But like I always say, hard work creates luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard work creates
the
you.
harder
And
you
it's
work, the
it
more
was
luck.
consistency.
Yeah, exactly,
I was
yeah.
always posting.
Yeah.
So I was posting so many things, and it's like you can't.
And no one sees that up and down 200 driving here.
No one sees it, yeah.
200 gigs.
But
But
now they do
driving
at
here,
least.
driving here.
I gotta say,
Yeah, it's
a lot of
crazy.
hard work goes into success, yeah, for sure.
It does, and I'm super grateful for it. There were obviously a lot of times you're taken advantage of, like I can't believe because,
No, that 400 in.
but not even just that. Like,
No,
like I
you
had
think that would
someone,
be the worst.
I had
You
someone
think.
that was doing my bookings,
Yeah.
right, at restaurants, and taking almost 1,000 rand. No, wasn't almost. It was 1,000 rand extra on every gig I was doing without me knowing.
Why is it always the
Sure.
managers that do this?
It's not a label. This wasn't a label. This was someone. So I performed at a restaurant, and then because he booked me for that single gig at that restaurant, he then said any other gig I do at that restaurant, he has to book. And I was like, but if they're booking me, like they're booking
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
he actually had no right to do that. But
No, he
I
was
was
taking a
new.
fat chance.
I was
Yeah,
new
no,
to
he was
the
taking a chance,
industry.
yeah,
But then
And
exactly.
then he had said he's going to take 500 rand from every performance. He was taking 1.5. So I'm thinking that they're quoting a certain amount. They can only pay that.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
meanwhile I could have gotten, and he does nothing. He's at home. They also,
And it was a situation like you just said, it just sort of happened.
Yeah.
And again, when you don't know anything, you don't really have people to turn to in the industry that can advise you at that stage. It's very easy to be taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And because you weren't like, didn't necessarily kick back because
Yeah,
at the
'cause I didn't
time you
know.
also want the gig.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they know
Yeah,
that you
of course,
need the
yeah,
gig.
yeah.
desperate.
So they're
essentially.
like, well, let's just do it anyway.
And do
There's
the
one
maths.
thing South Africans are good at is finding a gap
Yeah.
in the market, even if it means robbing you.
Yeah. And like, for example, minimum once a week I was doing a gig. So minimum, he's making 1.5. He's making 6 grand off me a month.
Just.
But I'm thinking he's making 2 grand off me.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
making 4 less basically
Now that
then the
is,
booking.
than,
agent.
than the guy that's booking me.
yeah.
So like that's an example of
Sure.
times where you get
That's
you
a
don't know.
businessman, huh?
Yo.
Yeah.
That's a sharp guy. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
that's,
We
no.
gotta-
The thing is, to be a criminal,
You have to be smart.
you have to be smart.
Honestly,
Like,
yeah,
You know who you are.
But like you have
You're a
to.
sharp guy. I tell you that straight.
But
Yeah. But
Right.
I wanted to
That's
ask
fine.
something also because I'm sure your relationship now complements each other even more because Ashley is in PR.
yeah,
Right?
I am.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure, I mean, do you help Miguel?
So,
Or do you,
here's the origin story. It's quite
how
funny.
do you go from
Yeah.
acting to that?
Yeah,
actually?
okay. So
Yeah.
this is the whole thing, and it does overlap actually.
Yeah, it does
with his
perfectly
music.
tie in,
So,
actually.
yeah, cool. Went to acting school. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then straight after, like we finished, so it was 2018, I think. So it was that year we were gonna graduate that year. We were just out of varsity. And now it's the first. Now the thing is, just for some context, on our last day at varsity in our acting class, they were like, "So go and get another job because you're not going to make enough from this." Okay, they tell you on your last
After
day.
you've gone through
you
everything.
paid.
Ah,
it's
Thank you for
like,
your money.
Thanks for your money. And by the way, you're not going to see a return. Like
my
it's just not going to happen. Okay. Again, it's not like
Yeah.
it's not something anyone was oblivious to at the time. And
Yeah.
also where the industry is now compared to where it was back then, very different. Like there's there's been a lot more injected into the South African entertainment
100%,
industry,
of
especially
course,
with
yeah.
film, TV, Netflix,
Even podcasting.
Yeah, I think especially with
like
Netflix, yeah.
everything. Okay, so
Yeah.
different time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like it was that long ago, but it's significant how much change there's been
Yeah.
since that happened.
Which is amazing.
Which is exactly
Yeah.
this is what you want,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So yeah, acting cool. So afterwards, I was like, well, I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing. And the person I was back then was very lost, like I was in a very dark place,
Of course, yeah.
because I didn't know what I was doing, and something already
I
saying you
don't
want to be
think
an
most
actress.
people know what to do
Yeah.
at the time.
That's the
of
thing.
life,
And then
yeah.
they're like, oh, 18 years old, figure out right now what you want to do for the rest of your life.
honestly, yeah.
Go and study. I'm like, what?
I think it's amazing if you do know. I think
yes.
hats off to you. Great for you. It's but easier for you. But honestly, I think it's bullshit if you think that if people tell you that, listen, yeah, you need to know
100%.
what to do at 18 for the next
Yeah.
40
Yes.
years.
And that you
must
can't
know,
be
that's bullshit.
multiple things as
Yeah.
well. But that's something
Yeah.
like you
Yes.
realize
Yeah.
over time.
Yeah.
But that was the thing. I knew from a young age I wanted to act. That's
Yeah.
what I had done. That's
Yeah.
what I set out for. So I went to varsity and I was like, cool, you know. But then comes after varsity, you can have a plan, but it's never going to work out. So I was like, okay, well, we're both trying now because now I want to be an actress. He wants to be a musician.
Yeah.
Are we ever going to eat? Kind of thing, you know, it's like, which one is it?
Fair.
I was like, well, I'm a very organized person. I'm the notebook girl. I'm the to-do list. I'm the pens and the.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to do what I can to help him because if he wins, I win. If I
Yes.
win, he wins. We're doing this
Yeah.
together kind of thing.
100%,
So
yeah.
let's see how we can do that. So I was helping like with his social media. And then because when we left varsity, we were like, okay, well, now next thing you got to release a song because now this comes next. And so we kind of like were honing in on his music at the time. And then you realize, okay, so now you want to release a song. What happens? And you're
Yeah.
like, well, I don't know what happens. You need a radio plugger.
Yeah.
Had never heard that term
Yeah.
in my
Yes, I
life.
also. I was
Okay.
3 years old.
You see,
Yeah,
radio
yeah.
plugger,
Literally.
like
Let's
plugger. I
just
was like,
understand what is a radio
okay,
plugger.
so
It's actually she has such a cool
a
other job because you have lots of.
a radio plugger is basically the middleman between an artist and South African radio. Obviously, you get these kinds
okay,
of
so that
people
makes sense.
everywhere in every territory.
Yeah.
Specifically, what we do is. So you have a song because you can go to the radio station yourself and be like, "Hey, here's my song." But
Yeah.
the thing is, they are inundated with stuff. So what we've managed to do is over the years build the correct relationships with radio. So I know, for example, exactly who to speak to at every
Yeah.
radio station, which song will work, all of this stuff. I didn't know any of this
Yeah.
years ago. Okay, so we were like, okay, he needs a radio plugger, blah blah blah. Busy Googling, finding things, and then there. IB Music. At the
Yeah.
time, it was Ian Bredenkamp Media, okay? It's like, cool. And it came very highly rated or recommended and stuff. And we had never tried anything as well. So
Yeah.
anyway, we hire him for the first song.
Because we had reached out to a few PR
Yes.
places,
Yeah.
and he was one of the people that came back to us, set up a meeting. We got good vibes. We all
Yeah.
about
Yes.
vibes.
We are so
all about
about
vibes.
vibes.
All about the
okay?
vibes, yeah.
100%,
And we
yeah.
got good vibes from
Yeah.
him.
So,
And then yeah,
so we hire him, cool, whatever. Now, at the time, he was just starting out the business. He had worked in, he was like the program manager and music compiler for Prime Media. So it was essentially a radio person that was like, I know what is needed in radio.
Yeah.
Here's a gap in the market kind of thing.
Okay.
So at the time, knew all the right people. But essentially what started happening is I started to annoy him a bit in the sense of I was like, hey, what's happening with Mix the Single?
Yeah.
Hey, what's, can we get an update? Because you put money into things as well and we didn't know anything. And I think at the time he was still figuring out, like if we look back at the business now,
Yeah.
It's
worlds
very
apart,
different.
Worlds
Yeah,
apart,
yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Some things you only learn with time.
Yeah.
And so I was like, the whole time. And then he messaged me the one day and he was like, can we go for a meeting?
Yeah.
And essentially offered me a job
Yeah.
because he was
Okay.
like,
I need someone
he was-
like you.
he's like,
basically.
Told you.
I
Yeah.
basically
Yeah,
annoyed
okay.
myself
Into
a
a
job,
job.
Yeah.
okay, without even realizing.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Because like in PR, you have to be tenacious
Yes.
and you have
Yeah.
to be like
Proactive and everything.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
in the beginning, and I like to think I'm very solution orientated now. And looking back then, like I didn't know anything. I didn't study anything. Like I said, I didn't even know the phrase radio plugger.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
like 5-6 years. If I have to ask my family right now, what do I do? They still wouldn't know in the music industry because it's still like, I think it's that like because it's not something that is very common,
Yeah.
or at least we weren't very familiar with it. And so then I started working, and
Yeah.
then Now I'm going,
You first had a 3-month like
Oh, yeah,
trial
yeah,
period.
yeah. To figure things out.
Just to see like if it's going to work. Also to see if it's something she's interested in. That was also really nice thing about him is like, if it's not for you, that's fine.
fine.
So
Like,
it's always in your control.
Always.
Yes.
And even
Nice.
still,
which is
like,
really nice.
Yeah.
What a guy, yeah.
no,
Yeah.
honestly,
Even now, it's incredible.
Yeah.
the leadership that I am under
Yeah.
is insane because it feels actually, if I think back, it's like worlds apart. But I understand he was figuring things out as we went along, so it was kind of like a journey. So then it was me, then it was then hired a third person. Now we're on 5 people, and I think I'm going into my 9th year,
Yeah.
8th or 9th year working in it.
Yeah.
And if you have
Which-
to hear some of the projects, I always say this, like
Yeah.
that she's worked on, some of
It's
the
very
artists.
cool, actually.
Very cool.
Like,
So
do you want to name a couple?
yeah, okay, fine, makes sense. So I'm trying to think.
Inside scoop again.
Yeah, again, like, there's
get
lots.
it.
But now there's obviously like different music I work on. Doesn't necessarily
Yeah.
mean I work directly with the artist. Sometimes you do. So some of
Yeah.
the new music that I've been working on is like the new Bruno Mars projects, the new Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Yeah,
So we do
international, yeah.
international and local.
very nice.
Because sometimes what happens is the labels outsource other companies
Yes,
to
yes.
amplify their
Sure,
reach.
sure.
And like we have honestly, we've built really good relationships over the years. Like I know I can WhatsApp a certain presenter and be
Yeah.
like, hey, are you keen for this weekend? And because I've given a lot of good stuff in the past, they almost trust our judgment. So reputation is really everything with this work. So
Sure.
so we're very selective about the music we take on because it doesn't help that we take on music as well and it's not going to do anything. Then we're just stealing from you. And like,
Sure.
no. Okay, like transparency is everything
Yeah.
because PR and plugging, like that's an additional thing for an artist. It's also not something that comes cheap either.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's also not, it's something that you kind of have to take a gamble on because we can lay out a plan for you based on the material you've given us, but at the end of the day, we are not the ones that can twist the compiler's arm or the presenter's arm to actually go for the material. We can be like, okay, so based on our knowledge over the past few years, based on what you guys are doing now, this could work here. But we could go to the person and they're like, nah, we're cool for now. And you have to like adapt to those kinds of things.
Course,
so obviously we try as best as possible to only take on material we think can work. Because otherwise it makes my job very difficult.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm wasting your time and your money and you've really got to manage expectations.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's something, that's how I got into the music industry was just because I was trying to help him.
Sure.
Then it happened. And then it kind of became great because I could work on his music as the
so
radio
she was my
plugger.
plugger.
Yeah.
On
So,
all my
I,
music.
get, so I worked on the projects
So
basically.
crazy how the world
Yeah.
works.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, but also like, even now that we're married, like I still use like a different surname. Just because when I'm plugging him, I don't want it to be like, oh, hello, it's your husband.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Like, that's why
yeah.
you hear. So
100%.
sometimes in some scenarios, I'll go to a presenter and be like, you know this guy that I married. Like, you got those relationships.
some of them know,
Some of them know, which is fine.
But it's true because in the first stage, like you don't want to be like closed out in the first phase already.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let them
100%.
know who he is.
Yeah.
Then say, oh, by the way, I'm married to him.
Yes,
Yeah, and if they're
exactly.
interested, they're interested, not
And if
because
we
of her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
for
the
sure.
most important
100%.
thing. So I knowed
100%.
myself a job, basically.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
summarize.
a very cool story. I won't even lie.
Tough
Very
stuff,
cool
huh?
story.
Yeah.
And then and that explains so much because when I was trying to get them on the show, only Ashley was talking to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Don't think of anything.
Migs is not the admin guy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to everyone I haven't replied to still. I'm so sorry.
We've had to implement some WhatsApp time for him. So like after he's done
It's a
editing in the
problem.
morning,
Yeah.
he needs to sit and go through any messages because if there's anything that's come
Call
through,
her.
like
Look, I won't lie. I'm a little bit the same. I hate WhatsApp. Don't message me. So
He
someone
is very
will,
bad, though. I have to call you.
someone will tell me, yeah, bro, you don't reply to my WhatsApps. I said if it was really so urgent, you would have phoned me.
Yes. Thank you.
Don't WhatsApp
Phone me.
But then you see, but then you take it the
Noted.
step further where it's like, don't WhatsApp me and don't call me either because there's no reason for a call. So leave a message.
No,
But
it's not a
yeah,
voice
That's
note.
true, yeah.
There'll be someone who actually like wanted something. You get that one person, you really needed something, and then you'll just message, how's it?
Yeah.
And then he won't
You
call.
see, no, you need more.
He won't call for 3 weeks, and then after 3 weeks, he says, bro, I needed something.
I was in prison. You were my one call.
Imagine.
So you WhatsApp me if you need
Yo.
something. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Imagine that. Don't call me.
Yeah, that's
I won't
crazy.
be the because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Just the sheer amount of spam calls we get.
Every
Just,
day.
I'm sure I'm not the only
Yeah,
one.
100%.
010.
100%.
Every time I see the phone ring,
Yeah.
this is my thing now. Actually, I've got a little trick for you guys. You should try this out. So
let's try it. Yeah.
to see if it's an actual person,
Yeah.
because sometimes your answer is like press 1.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
So that's
okay?
me. I
Like,
think I
no,
act
all the
no,
time.
Okay.
So
But the thing only starts when you
When
say
you
hello.
respond, so don't say anything.
So we answer,
Yeah.
mute, and put it on speaker, and I'll wait.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what was that?
Yeah.
100%.
Talk
Yeah.
now.
But then if someone's like, hello, then I'm like, oh, hi. You know, like, then you're like, okay, this
So
is
there
an
is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
window
yeah.
eventually.
Not always.
Oh, okay.
No.
More times, no.
Sometimes it
Oh,
will
okay,
it will
okay.
stay like on the line for
Yeah,
about
yeah.
20 to 30 seconds and then beep, 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 hang up. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought.
You should have, man.
Yeah. It's good response.
Yeah. I guess one more thing before I want to play a game with you guys also. But just before we get into that, obviously we spoke about your career, we spoke about Miguel's career. I have seen you guys and your journey for so long now, and I actually know the answer to this, but I want you all to answer it. How have your careers helped you all with your current Manchester Derby brand?
Massively. And just one more other thing to add, which I think is also an incredible achievement from Ash's side, is that she's also an indie author as well.
Yes,
so she
that
has
also
a,
so, yeah.
she has a pseudonym
Yeah.
under Dominique Wolf. That's her
Okay.
author name because
Yeah.
her second name's Dominique.
Yeah.
Her mom's maiden name is Lobu, which is in Portuguese wolf.
Yeah.
So that's where
Okay.
Dominique Wolf
Yeah.
comes from.
I didn't want
So
people
she's
to know it was me at first.
yeah.
Ah,
So
okay.
she's
Is it-
released 5
now
books
you're
already,
pushing it.
published
Yeah.
5 books,
Yeah.
done book launches,
Yeah.
done talks around in Cape Town,
Very,
Durban for
My hype guy.
at exclusive book. No, she's done incredible. So
Sure.
she's also a rom-com
Yeah.
romance author as well. So that's another avenue. And the content, so she had a Dominique Wolf content page, an Ashley
Page,
content page. I had my music page.
Yeah.
And the way that it then filtered into the Manchester Derby, obviously then we just started, when we started the football content together, we had no idea it was going to...
Do you know what it was
Yeah.
as
Grow
well
like
from my
this.
side? Because I think it's also important. Something I've also always been very vocal is about the fact that I came into football late. It wasn't something that I grew up with. Like I didn't have someone
okay.
in my family that was
Yeah.
like, yes, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone watched the World Cup when it was on, and they loved Ronaldo because they were little Portuguese. So I
But Man City makes sense then.
was waiting. Okay, kind of like the United fans during the glory days, and they were like. So yeah, I mean, I get a lot of that. So
Guilty.
yeah, so I came late, right? That's why I've always been very honest about it because
Yeah.
I never want to be like, oh yeah, I've been
I was a
around,
diehard,
guys.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
diehard from the
100%,
beginning. No,
100%.
I came late, but the only reason I even got into it in the first place is because he loved it so much.
course, yeah.
And I was around it. So
Yeah.
for about already like 5-6 years of our relationship, trust, I was watching Champions League games and I remember there, Real Madrid, and then he even watched Juventus because CR7 went there.
Ronaldo
you know,
FC,
so-
of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
And that's
I
what also now.
like I saw even the one where City won the league over who was it?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I was
And,
so
and
happy.
he's like City.
That day, I was so happy. I was like, anything but Liverpool.
Fair.
So I was always around that, and then obviously naturally you start to watch, and you're like,
Yeah.
what's this person? And you start to learn things,
Yes.
ask questions, and then. When we went to live games, that was we had the opportunity to be in Portugal, and we went to a live game there, and we watched the Portugal squad, right? And now I get it now. When you're at a live game,
Yes. Crazy.
it's something
Yeah, 100%.
completely different. And when you're at a live game where the team you're supporting is winning,
Yeah.
it's like next level.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it consumed me. Like I was like, oh no, whatever this bug is.
And that
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
Bernardo in particular
Bernardo
was
Silva, okay?
Yeah.
So
World
because I'm
class.
watching,
So Ash is like,
I was like, who is that guy? I'm like, how does he keep the ball at his feet?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah,
Like, him and then also João Cancelo was
Yes.
another one. Like
Yes.
I was like, with this guy.
Yeah.
And so I had such an appreciation for
Yes.
what they were doing in particular in that game. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to watch them a bit more. And they just so happened to play for the same team, okay?
Yeah.
Honestly, it started with Bernardo Silva and then it moved into, then you get introduced to Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
You know, and then you
and
start
playing good football.
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like, I just loved being entertained. Okay, and
Yes.
obviously at the time, City were playing entertaining foot. Now they've started again. Like
Yeah.
now they're starting to.
Yeah.
For sure,
Last
for sure.
season,
Yeah.
there's not even
Thank
so
you.
you know.
Give us the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. So football, like I was really late to it, but once it's there, like you can't shake
No,
it.
no one can deny
Yes.
that you definitely love the sport.
That's the
No one
thing.
can
Yeah,
deny
And
yeah,
you know
so-
what? Thank you for saying that. I do
Yeah.
appreciate that because obviously, like I mean, people, something I've noticed as well, is though people just, it's just an outlet sometimes, you know, like, so
Yeah,
they'll see
yeah.
me as a City fan and they'll be like, okay, well, if I comment here, it's definitely going to get to City. Like, they're going to know exactly. That's just how it is. So it's like, you suck, or you this. Or you can imagine like Glory Hunter and, which is,
I'm sure you
which is
yeah.
fine. Like, I mean, you can't, it's not going to stop me from watching. Initially, though,
course,
you can imagine how difficult it was for me because
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, I feel like an imposter here. I'm not trying to say, hey, guys, listen,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know
She's not
what's
claiming
up.
to
I'm not
be this
claiming
fan
any
that
of
knows
that.
everything.
I'm just like, we were having these conversations and then because I said to him, like, why don't we do football focus kind of, like we have this kind of content. And I know how much he loved it.
Yeah.
And just to jump in there, also your writing, Ash was planning a
yes.
football series
Yes.
as well.
Is it?
So she was researching and watching
To learn.
to learn.
okay,
So
yeah,
now
yeah.
before our content even started,
Yeah.
like I didn't have to force her to like
Yeah.
get into the sport even further.
Yeah.
She just started watching more, learning, asking questions. Like for me, this was a dream. I'm like, I've been wanting her to watch. You know, I'm watching anyways, and that was never I always watched football.
Yeah.
And
Every weekend, like
Every
if it was
game.
a Sunday lunch, it was, can I please go and watch the football? You know, like afterwards, and then
Yeah,
we'd
like,
go and sit
You
and
plan around the football game.
played around
Yeah.
the football. And it's
Exactly.
always been like that my
Yeah.
whole life.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and then Ash started to ask and get
Into it,
involved
yeah,
and
yeah.
get into it. And I still remember in the beginning of our relationship, so like 11 years ago, I would make jokes always and say, like, because she didn't watch. So
Yeah.
I was like, you're a Man United fan.
Yeah.
It's the law.
Yeah.
You're dating a United
I'm
fan
like-
and you
Yeah, yeah.
you
I'm like,
support United.
okay.
100%, yeah.
But
What
she
am I
never-
getting
she
myself
never did.
into? I was
never
never ever an active supporter of anyone,
No one.
except Man City.
Yeah,
like
ever.
fully.
Okay.
And like for example, now that I think back in the beginning of the relationship, you know, like when you like to wear your boyfriend's hoodies and shirts, and I'm like,
Yeah, she
is
didn't.
that a United shirt? That is sick. Like, but again, it's like I had no context, I had no
Yeah.
understanding, and again, that was very early on in our relationship.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least like doing the research, all of that tied in so perfectly then to us doing content together. We happened to be in London at the time. This was 2022.
I think so. Might have been.
So 2022, the year we got married, 22. We were in Portugal. We moved there. We thought we were maybe going to move and relocate to Portugal. And we went there. I was doing shows, like also kind of crazy,
for
busy
4 months.
for 4 months. Like,
Yeah.
But
Thursday,
then the
Friday,
gig now
it was
overseas,
also-
the gigs start at 3 a.m.
Yo, some of the
Because
gigs.
it's
Well, I
summer.
would perform
Yes.
from 1 a.m. to 3
Oh, 1
a.m.
to 3. Sorry, then we'd go out.
Then
My
we would
bad.
go out after. It was
Yeah, yeah.
wild. It was wild. So at that time, because of the work in Portugal, we were fortunate enough to have enough money to go to London for the first time. We'd never gone.
Yeah.
And we were in Camden, and they just had a whole bunch of football shirts everywhere.
Yeah.
And that was where Ash got her first city.
Because this is what was happening. Because again, we had been
Not your
having those
first.
conversations
No, that was when we decided on our page.
on our page.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd been having those conversations, whatever, and then we saw the City shirt.
Because we had seen the
We
new,
had
it was
seen
the new shirts for the
shirts
season.
for the new
Yeah.
season.
That's right,
So
yeah.
then I was like,
That's right.
Yeah.
I was like,
the
come
new
on.
season.
It
was
was
the-
no, it was the treble season.
Oh, the season after.
Oh.
So that was the new season
Yeah.
that we went
Yes.
into, and I was like,
Yeah.
for that particular shirt.
Alright,
So I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
boom, let me take that one.
But that was the season we started our content.
That was the
football
which
What a
is
season.
What
which
a
is
season,
crazy.
yeah. Perfect season.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can never, you can't. And then he said to me, like, you're never going to experience this again. Like, this
Yeah.
is the peak. And I'm like, yeah, this is peak happiness. Like, you can
yeah.
imagine the year that you're doing content for the first time ever and you're
Yes.
having these conversations. Now suddenly it's I was like, what?
Yeah,
The hell?
yeah.
But looking back, it was such a huge part of our journey because with the treble season, even when they did the trophy tour in Cape Town, they
Yes,
brought all
yes,
5. That's right, there were
Yeah.
5. When they brought all 5.
One day we'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there.
It's insanity though,
Yeah.
like what that
Yeah.
team achieved.
Yeah.
Like
Honestly,
it's
honestly.
it's crazy to think back. But yeah, it was a big part of it. Then we went to the trophy tour, for example. Like everything that's happened with our page, we never expected. And it was never something that we're like, okay, we're doing this so we can get there.
Yeah, it's not
we
why
were
we
like,
do it either.
And that is why we think it worked because we tried content before, also with the two of us.
Yeah.
But it was nothing we loved enough to wake up every
consistently.
single day
Yeah.
and do that. Because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
decided once because there was a time where we lost our page, we had to start from scratch. And we decided like we're posting every single day, at least once a day. And again, it's difficult if you don't love that content,
Yes,
if you
of
don't love that.
100%,
So
yeah.
it kind of worked out with football and the consistency, and because we were enjoying it. And now the thing is, at the time in our lives, things were going in a positive direction in the sense that we had just gotten married and all that kind of stuff. But there was a lot personally that we were dealing with that made things a bit difficult. And I think the content really helped us because it always gave us an outlet. It always gave us something we were focusing on, something we were doing, working towards without even realizing. And then after a few, like when we started seeing people be interested and, you know, and take to us, it was, we're like, oh, can we do that? And then like a brand reaches out, can you post a video? We're like, what? Yeah, we can do that. Like it's crazy actually to think back.
Sure.
Wild.
Looking back at it, you guys have a lot to thank for Arsenal also.
Literally
the
the 4
inspiration.
years of our content has been their second place every single
Genuinely,
year. And they've helped us with a
you
lot of
can imagine,
banter.
that's
So
why
thank
they
you,
hate
Arsenal
us.
fans. The more hate you give us, the more we spread.
Honestly. Well, that's such a good story, honestly. How y'all individually started, cross paths, and now y'all created something that is
It
quite
must be,
honestly
amazing.
very admirable.
How
Thank
also you sort of transform that into, must have been also fun or rather exciting to one day go from content creation to, oh, this is a business.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Like we can actually make a living off of this.
Yeah.
To the point that now Ash doesn't even work full time in the music industry either. So
okay.
This is
she's been able to
And
shorten
again,
her days
I
as well.
obviously mentioned how great my boss is. Shout out Ian. But like he's very flexible and very understanding with because also the thing is we went into COVID while I was working. So the business, like everyone else, had to restructure, and because we had an office and then we didn't need an office, and then now one of my colleagues works in Durban, like that kind of thing. So I have a lot of flexibility in the work that I do, which has allowed us to be able to do the content. Because if I had to go in every day,
It's tough then.
That would not be able to.
or
like,
take
You're working
leave.
nights
or
then most
take
of the
leave,
time.
for example, when
We have to do a shoot.
we have to do a shoot,
Yeah.
like things like that.
100%.
So it's I've managed to somehow maneuver each situation to suit all of it actually, because now that we do the morning show kind of thing, in the mornings that's what I do, and then from like 10 to 3 I'm working in the music industry. I'm not going in or whatever, but I'm online working, that kind of stuff. But that kind of freedom is necessary. I know it's necessary for me. I'm the kind of person
100%.
that I can't be in an office. It's just it doesn't work for me personally. I get work done by myself when I'm sitting at my desk with my headphones, focused. Don't talk to me, that kind of stuff. But the flexibility has allowed us to do what we do, because when you watching Sky Sports and they're like, breaking
Something
news,
happened.
Ruben
You have to
Amorim has been
record.
sacked. True story. We put Sky Sports on,
And that's how we
there's
found
Amorim.
out.
Just in breaking, and then we were like, we got to record straight
I was
away.
devastated.
So
Sorry, man.
But now it's a good. Now I'm happy. Things are
in
better.
hindsight,
Carrick's at the wheel, man.
Eric's at the wheel.
But yeah, I mean, I think you have a few games for us there.
I do. I do have a game.
Oof.
We love games.
I'm terrible at games. I'm so bad under pressure.
These don't be those ball knowledge ones.
Oh my god! You're asking me who scored a goal in 1908 for City, and I'm just like, and then they're like, "You see, you're a glory hunter, plastic fan." Yeah, okay.
No, even when we went for this quiz night, how nervous I got also.
Really?
Because I was
we
like,
were also nervous though. We were like, oh, what if we don't know?
We don't know enough.
and I had a feeling that it was going to be very local focused, which I didn't do any research on that. I did more research on like
European.
like Champions League, because in the email they had the Champions
Yes.
League stuff there.
They also
They
we
said
also
the same
thought
to
we were in
us.
European
Yeah.
category, so
But
we didn't plan.
It was a great
Yeah.
place to learn as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
which
no,
is
I learned
quite
so much.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's so nice.
Was it only like football stuff though?
the
It
whole
was,
quiz night was a football.
a few
quiz night.
things, the 30
people, yeah.
seconds category
Yeah.
game had words in it that
Like
weren't football
tailgating.
related, but
Yeah,
majority of it,
yeah,
majority of it was all football themed for the
okay.
Soweto derby. But then they had like other football questions, but it
Oh,
was
yeah,
filled with
yeah.
creators and TV personalities.
Yeah, we
and
were
it was
talking
really
about
cool.
it.
Yeah,
Most competitive people.
Yeah.
yeah.
Literally.
Right?
Uncle Dave, you kind of t-shirt. He was just busy screaming all day.
That was so funny.
Okay, guys. I think between all of us, my football knowledge is probably the least.
Okay.
I'll tell you straight. But we are playing football imposter.
Ooh.
Football imposter.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
Never
this is what it
played
looks
that.
like.
Okay.
You'll just so I'll just say, look at your role for myself. I'll hit and then I'll hit continue, and then we just pass to the next person.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll either see the word imposter or you'll see the player.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's literally just imposter or the player.
Okay.
So
So we don't.
So what do I do? Sorry.
So then basically how it would be is like, let's say,
Look at your roll. Oh, I see. I
I
see.
know
I
this
see.
game.
I
Yeah.
see.
you know it is.
I know the
say
game
one,
now.
you say
And
like
then
one
say
word related to
continue.
the player.
Yes.
And then pass it on.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
Try and be vague so that the imposter doesn't get it, because if the imposter gets it,
look at
he
your roll.
wins.
Okay.
What do I press?
Look at your roll.
Look at your roll. There's
Yeah.
a thing.
Look at your roll.
So you can't.
And then you.
And then say continue.
let's say the player's name is Ronaldo, right? You can't say C because now the imposter will know.
Yeah.
So you have to be vague still.
Let's
so the
try to
imposter
be as
knows.
vague as possible. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll work it out on points. We'll probably do like 3 rounds.
Okay.
And if let's just say I was the imposter for the round, and if you guys didn't catch me, I win. If you did, but I still managed to guess the player correct, I still win.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to see how this works.
Yeah, we'll do a
Let's
test
go,
run.
let's go,
Okay,
let's
that's
go.
it.
So must I start?
Yeah, he starts. We'll do clockwise.
So it's just one word, eh?
This is not even one.
It
What
can be a phrase
like,
also.
it can be
Okay,
like
okay.
a small phrase, you know.
Okay.
Let me think about it nicely.
So I'm trying. So we're like all trying. Not
We're trying to
me,
find the
obviously, we're all-
imposter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. But so that's why when I describe, I'm gonna try myself. I'm trying my level best not to give it away too much.
Sounds like an
Okay.
imposter.
Yeah.
That
No,
sounds,
no, no,
Something,
no,
something
no.
an imposter would say.
No,
sounds
no,
like something an
my
imposter
first
would
round
say.
is always like every.
Very vague.
But
Yeah.
also
I'll
someone
tell you
accusing
straight how I
someone of
play.
being an imposter is
That's
very
suspect
imposter-like.
as ever. That's the
Yeah.
worst thing you could have did.
Yeah,
Right
I
now-
see.
now-
Now you got a target
Yeah.
on your back.
Big shout out, Sweaty.
So I'm gonna just say, okay, I'm gonna start off nicely. Blue.
I hear that.
Blue.
You can't say the same thing.
No, man, that was me saying like blue question mark,
Oh.
as in like repeating.
Asking
to
a
try and-
question sounds like an imposter.
That's
as
it.
well.
That's sus vibes. That's
Very
sus.
How do you
sus.
say that
That's
if I
sus.
don't know the game?
That's sus.
Imposters
Okay,
don't
so
know the
then
game.
what happens next?
So you say a word that's
Yeah.
either you
So
think
that word is me
Describing the player.
trying to
Yeah.
describe the player, but I'm not giving away too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
so now you
I
must do the same
and the
Being
thing.
as
imposter
vague as
won't know who the other people
Okay, I
have.
understand.
So you're
okay,
trying
I'm so
to-
sorry.
Lovely,
okay,
lovely.
Okay. Guys, you see, this is why you need the. Remember, at the quiz night, they didn't give us all the rules.
They didn't give all
Yeah.
the
So
rules.
it was like the T's and C's, and then you're like, oh.
We did sign this.
An imposter is generally a complainer.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay.
This is a trait.
Okay.
You got it, man. You got it.
In England,
In England.
Free kicks.
Free kicks. All right. That's not bad. I'm gonna say coast.
What?
Coast.
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 Get this guy out of here.
Coast.
Coast.
So like
Get him
coasting along.
Coast.
He has
Yeah,
two
yeah,
red
yeah.
flags
Okay,
now
yeah.
on
Yeah, we are.
Let's think about it.
Coast.
coast. Okay.
Ghost.
Coast.
I'm sorry. Maybe I just don't get it. But anyway, we're gonna
Ball knowledge.
we're gonna go 2 rounds. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
We usually do 3 until you can
Yeah.
start voting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm safe. I won't lie. So I'm just gonna. I'll tell you. I think
You're
I'm
not safe
safe.
with me, eh?
I think I'm safe.
Self-assessment.
So I am going to say. I don't know. I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say technical.
Technical.
I'm just gonna say it,
Technical.
just to.
I hear that.
Yeah. Imposter does hear that.
Guys, it's not me.
It's one of you two.
Yeah, definitely.
Why? You don't hear coast?
Technical.
I don't know why. Just
He
again.
said coast.
Yeah, no, of course it's
That's
horrible.
Yeah, that's
Leading to a
terrible.
coaster.
Yeah.
Or like, do you mean the coast?
Yeah,
You know?
like Durban, Cape Town. That.
I can't say too much.
Okay.
I can't say too much.
Fine. Look, you can have another round.
I'm gonna say a rocket.
Oh, I hear it.
Hall of Fame.
Ooh.
That I hear a lot.
Honestly speaking, me and my brother are super safe.
Super safe.
We've got no issues yet.
No problems.
You do.
But
Fine.
what if he's just distracting us? No one has even questioned this
To be fair,
guy.
it's still vague also.
Do you think-
It's still vague.
Everything. It's not vague at all.
It's not fake at all. I'm actually helping you.
No, I
Yes.
didn't mean
I'm helping
what
them
you said. I
post,
mean vague as in pointing fingers at everyone else. No, one's looking at you.
But pointing.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Must
okay.
I?
Coast
Yeah,
was worthy.
let's hear your lie.
Ball knowledge. Ball knowledge. Huh? So it's
Save yourself, but don't give too much.
Fine.
Don't give too much.
must I clear myself?
But
'Cause
don't give too
I can
much.
clear it. It's gonna still be vague.
Okay.
Olympiacos.
Olympiacos.
Shit, man. I never clear myself. Olympiacos.
Olympia.
Okay, but to be fair, you wouldn't give something like that without like knowing. I
Knowing
don't
something,
know.
yeah.
Like, I just
Oh,
feel
is
like
that such a vague club that... Oh, why am I doing that to myself?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, he's playing chess while we're playing checkers.
That's
Yes.
true.
That's a different story there.
Let's see what your next word is. We have one more.
No, we
This-
done.
this
Oh, we
is-
done.
yeah,
Okay.
We're
done.
done. Yeah, we're
Oh, there's
done.
two
So
rounds
now
already,
we're trying
Yeah,
to
only
vote.
2 rounds.
Okay.
So
For
now
who
we're
the
gonna vote for
imposter is.
imposter. Yeah.
Vote if you want to vote first. I'm not ready to vote yet.
No. We can.
We should say 3, 2, 1, and then you'll be forced to
We
vote.
can have a small
shit.
discussion if we want
See,
to.
now that Olympiacos one threw me off a bit.
Ooh.
Honestly speaking, like I said, my ball knowledge is not so great. I'm
But-
sorry, I can't help you here.
But
bro.
Coast.
Coast
Coast.
I think that's where. Can I vote for?
Go.
Can I vote for my imposter?
Yes.
Oh, my word.
But
Two.
hold on. Let's just think about it.
Whoops.
Let's just think about it for a second.
You said.
Our sister. Rocket and...
Okay, wait, look at-
Free kick.
I said
No,
free
he
kick.
said free kick.
Look at me.
Oh.
I said rockets.
I know your.
And then what
I know
was
your
the second
towel.
one that I said? People can't hear this. If
You are the imposter.
So 1 vote, 2 votes.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. I've got a
Three.
Coast. Horrid.
That was-
Okay, anyway,
Yeah, fine.
we vote you as the imposter.
Must I say
Who's the player?
The player comes from Ivory Coast.
That was such a horrible
But
clue,
you didn't
bro.
say Ivory Coast. That threw us off.
Yeah.
Look, I still wanted to be
Coast.
vague.
Okay,
Ivory
so
Coast.
you
the
Coast
coast.
is
were-
way too vague, bro.
Okay.
Ivory Coast.
No, Coast is like what? The
Okay, fine.
I see.
But okay,
But-
fair.
Okay, so the player was... Yeah, I told you.
Were you the imposter?
No.
Trust me. I don't know what
I
the
blame
you
myself.
guys were doing.
That's why you're so
I
confused.
didn't know. I was like, did you guys see someone there? And then you said blue.
Yeah.
And I was like, English. Because it could be played in England.
Did you say
Or
English is your first
I
one?
said
Yeah, she
English.
did.
That's
Yeah.
why.
No, that was
That's why I
good.
believed you.
Because I was like,
That was
Premier
good.
League, kind
Yeah,
of
that
thing.
was
And then
good.
the other one was Rockets. He said free kick, so I'm assuming
I
someone
don't-
scored a
yeah,
that was
rocket.
good.
And yes, he
Yeah, I
did.
told
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
didn't
Toure's
think
free
about
kicks
that.
are.
Is it?
Yeah.
I need to watch those.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
guy's very
You have
underrated.
to look at his
okay?
free kicks.
Is it?
He was
Yo.
for a long time my favorite midfielder of all time.
His free
yeah, he
kicks.
was good for a while.
Oh,
Wait, so just to confirm,
You
I
just-
deceived everyone.
you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you won. You
Damn.
basically
Look,
won.
I won't lie. We
I didn't
were.
think it was possible. Like as soon as you were like, we're
Yeah.
gonna guess, and then I go and it says imposter. I was like, not me. First round.
you did well. What did you do?
Yeah, you
Thank
did
you.
well.
And it
Me.
says, I know your tells. Do you?
Oh.
Do you really?
I really
Or do
don't.
I know that you know my tells? So I made sure not to do my tells.
Oh my
first.
word.
So there we go.
That's 11 years of marriage
That's
right
the
there.
one.
Good job.
I've been together.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're on 1 point.
What
Well
a
done.
fun game.
I like this
This is
game.
good, yeah.
That's
Football
well.
imposter.
That's great.
I actually did a few with EB the Kid in Cape Town. I need to still edit those. But yeah. He was going straight for it. If he was an imposter, you would say the team's name, everything. Then the one time he was imposter, he was like, good player. I was like,
That's funny.
Okay, I think we need to be more vague with this one.
Okay, now I think someone else can start.
Since you won, you can start.
Yeah,
okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Are you imposter again?
Definitely.
Red.
ooh.
I see it.
Interesting.
Definitely.
Red.
Red.
Premier League.
I was going to say top 5 league, but okay, Premier League, let's be a bit more specific then.
I hope it's. No, I'm joking.
Wait, I need to make sure now, because Coast was bad the
Wait,
first
what are you
time.
hoping for?
I need to see.
Make it happen.
So red Premier League.
Right, Premier League.
Interesting.
I want to say,
I'll help you. Give another league.
give another league of his
Yeah.
career.
Might as well.
That's a bit. That's a bit.
On the nose.
You should influence me. You should influence me.
I'm
I want to
helping
say.
you.
I want to say. Let's just okay. Outfield for now.
Oh
So
my
meaning
god. That narrows it
Okay.
down to
Meaning that he doesn't play indoor soccer, he plays outdoor soccer.
close, close.
Okay, fine. But I changed the word.
No, no.
Baller.
Baller.
Baller. Okay.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It is
think
debatable.
Okay.
Subjective.
Subjective.
Bundesliga.
I'm doing detective work. Sorry. Okay, Bundesliga. Loan.
That was good.
Thank you.
Let's. Flop.
Yeah.
I know it took a lot from you to say that. I want to say.
Subjective.
I'm going to describe the player, but
No, don't do too much. Trust.
okay, UCL final. If you know, you know.
Who the
This guy
hell
might
is
know.
lying?
Okay, but it's fine. It's fine. You're
UCL final.
I'm good with you. There was 2, no? No, there was the first round.
That was the second round.
Second round. We've done 2.
But I think 3 is like fair.
Under one more.
So what did I do? Oh no, me and you still have to go.
Oh yes.
I've gone twice.
You just
You
have
have
to-
to end the
You're last.
second round, yeah.
So it's you.
What did I say first? I said Bundesliga. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna say pace.
Base.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it
He's
simple.
known for that. He's known for that.
I was quick.
I played him on FIFA.
Early days.
So are we doing a third round? Or are we...
I feel like we can guess.
we
I
can
mean,
guess?
if you
Who
want
the
to,
imposter is.
I can vote a little bit. I won't lie.
if
I
we
think
get
you're the
You
imposter.
think I'm the imposter?
Yes, again.
I think
think
yeah.
it's you.
I also think it's you. I'm not
again,
gonna lie.
oh yeah, again, yeah.
I think it's you.
You're the
Yeah.
imposter. You don't point fingers when you know that you are the imposter.
I'm not...
Okay, so-
finger
But I'm-
is
but I'm not
three-pointed
stressed.
dash.
I actually really think it's you.
I think it's
Okay.
you.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
If you want, I'll give you a reason.
If you want.
Yeah. I'm doing you a favor. She said red. And
Yeah.
I know your tells. We've been to me and you a long time. She said red.
Lucky guess.
And then just before, like I said yes, like I got you, whatever it is, you know the thing we do, weird. Before I said that, you looked at her like red. And then I said, oh, I got you. And then you were like, yeah, red.
It's you, Mix.
That
Nah.
first, the initial
Yeah.
reaction to red, I guess. No,
Yeah.
but
Okay, wait, so...
I'm happy to go one more round.
Let's not
so.
get this wrong, guys.
Okay, wait.
She's the
no,
imposter.
So, just by
This is
process
a
of
master
process
technician.
of
We gotta be
elimination.
careful.
Okay. You said Bundesliga.
Yeah.
You said UCL final. That is very specific for the player that I'm thinking of.
And this player is a flop.
Okay, but
You
then
see,
that's what threw
But
me
that's,
off.
that's subjective stuff.
But now
Nah,
you,
he's a flop.
But you also might have just like picked up.
But now you say,
the player
but
now.
flop is actually, yeah,
He
it's
is.
you, man.
It's not. This is the imposter. I'm voting you again. I have to get it right. That's
Nah,
my vote.
it can't be her based off. She went first.
red is a very bold opener.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. It's
A
impossible.
very bold opener.
But
If
Said-
she's the imposter,
Lucky guess?
I said red and loan.
yeah,
Lone
it's too
also,
much, man. It's
shit.
too much. Too much info.
Shit. I'm sorry, Miguel.
Wait, but let's just.
she's going to get 2 points, guys.
It's not.
It's a master technician at work here, my G.
Genuine. Now he's
If
manipulation.
she said red,
Yeah.
you said yours. I think you safe.
Yeah, because yours was
You
so
said
specific.
Bundesliga. I feel like
That
you
was
safe.
really good.
Yeah, Bundesliga is fair.
But
That's
then it's you.
It can't be
It's
me.
gonna
It's
be-
fully you, Mix.
You just helped
It's
us
fully
decide.
you.
Yeah, you just actually convinced me. You convinced me.
Mix.
Must I tell you who the player is? So you
It's
can
Okay,
be
you.
wrong.
okay,
So
so
we
you
all vote you.
are out.
Okay.
But now are you... Okay,
Yeah.
first say the player.
First year the player.
His name is Jadon Sancho.
So you... And then you figured
Were
that
you
out.
the imposter?
Were you the imposter?
You were the
I
imposter.
was not the imposter.
No.
Was it
way.
you?
Because I was the imposter.
What made you say
you know
UCL
that?
final?
Okay, UCL
What are you
final.
talking about?
The red... I'm assuming you meant United
That threw-
afterwards.
Yeah.
But then when you said flop, and then you said Bundesliga also.
Yes,
And I'm thinking red Premier
Dortmund.
League.
Yeah.
Then I said, yeah.
So
Yeah,
you did well.
Yes,
Dortmund.
Dortmund.
With Real
Okay.
Madrid. Yeah,
Good
okay.
guess. Well done. So you
Yo,
get a point. Well
you.
done.
Sure.
That was
good,
so
that was good.
specific that I was
was
like, it
good.
can't be this guy. He fully
Yeah, it's too
knows.
specific.
He was like, I see
yeah.
I
Jadon
thought
Sancho.
what made me confused is like Sancho doesn't play for United, and for red to be the first
But the
thing.
picture, when they showed
picture
him,
was
he was
red.
wearing
Oh,
red.
is it?
And he's been on loans.
I
Yeah,
think
very
Baller
true.
was a very lucky one from me.
Baller.
You say
I was
baller.
like,
It's
and
one.
that's what he
That's
was,
why I was like-
he was like,
Yeah.
nah.
I should
That
have.
should have.
That should have been the top.
But I said, what did I say
You
first?
looked at me like you didn't know.
You
Good league.
contested me.
No,
I'm sorry.
Baller was my... I had to
Liar.
change it because you were very sus with my first one. What did I say before Baller?
My sense of guessing is so bad. Let's try this again.
Now, I think
We've all been bad. We wrong twice. We wrong twice. I like this game a lot, but I feel like a loser. So let's keep going.
I was not wrong the first one because it was me.
Yeah,
so
you-
Yeah,
Well
you
done.
actually
You
are
did
on a
well.
winning streak.
you by yourself. Just kidding.
Yeah. This is a good game. I think I
This
play
is
with
such a good
everyone I
game.
collab with.
I think
play
we
this.
can do
I like this.
Brilliant. I think this is so good.
Round 3, winner takes it all. So far, Ashley is the only one on the streak also. Because she won imposter.
Yes. My judgment was poor. I even said we knew each other for long. I lied.
Let's find this imposter now.
Now,
Now you start.
I start,
You got, yeah.
I always start off
Oh,
with this
that
one.
sounds like an imposter.
We don't got to play
Imposters
this
never know how
round.
to start.
Let me compose myself. Right foot.
I think so.
You should know.
I'm just gonna go super basic pace.
Describing FIFA cards now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's the only way I can describe the player.
He wants
Still
to
FIFA.
go with the basic stuff.
The basic stuff.
Yeah, no, it's just the first
Yeah,
round.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I'm in trouble next time, then I'll step it up a little bit.
Red.
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 Let's say stripes.
Fair.
Okay.
Okay.
I was on your vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for UCL again. UCL, though. Just UCL.
Okay.
Brother.
From another mother.
Another mother. Maji.
La Liga.
Okay.
Foreign.
To us? Or to his
The
league?
word is foreign. I didn't say and.
Yeah. Foreign.
I think we already know the club. Must I say the club? Okay.
Would the imposter say the
No,
club?
no, it's done now.
Oh, yeah,
rounds. No, I was. Yeah, I did go
Yeah,
twice.
you get to
Okay.
twice. What are we doing now?
So the imposter, we've got nothing.
I got nothing
Let's be
yet.
honest.
I don't think it's you.
Yeah.
Definitely not you. I know it's not me, so it's between you two.
Not gonna lie, I was
you
gonna
said-
when you said stripes, I was gonna go for the secondary color. So I
Really?
couldn't say the color anymore because you were
Okay.
gonna be sus with
But
me.
it can't be me.
I know because you said brother, which I thought
Brother's
was a
a
really
big-
good one.
Is
That
an
is a good
really good one. So
it must be
has
you
to
then.
be you.
That's rather sus.
Why would it-
He keeps coming with
has to be.
UCL, Champions
Yeah.
League.
Yeah, just
That's
general
shame, but then-
competition.
It was.
Brother
Yeah.
keeps you safe.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, that was really
but-
good.
And I
Sus.
feel like foreigner keeps
Don't
me
let them.
safe.
Don't let
Right?
them.
Look,
Are you trying to convince
I
us?
think
I'm not convinced of them yet.
I'm convinced of stripes. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
stripes,
you.
stripes,
Yeah.
stripes.
Foreigner, way off.
But in that team,
I mean, I was okay. Yeah, it's
Uh,
true. But I was gonna go
I
for
don't
the
really get it.
secondary color.
You
maybe I'm
don't?
just not thinking straight. But okay, I also don't think it's you, just based off the first one.
okay,
I think it's good enough.
it's you.
But you can't be me.
What was your first one?
What is my first one again? Right foot.
That
And
was so specific.
It can be a aluminium ball. It can be a Cherokee. You know.
Yeah, but yeah, Shrek uses both, so that would be a tough one.
Yeah, fair. 45%.
I'm voting for you.
You're gonna lose if you're gonna do that.
I'm gonna lose then 3 times in a row.
3 times
I
in
think
a
it's you.
row.
I
That's
don't.
crazy.
I think brother's a big one,
It's too big.
and so is La Liga because that's specific.
Oh, maybe he's gonna win because he's imposter.
Oh, you're
Ah.
saying, do not let that happen.
Genuinely,
Do not let that happen again. Like we cannot lose 3 times in a row.
he cannot lose 3 times in a row.
Speak for yourself.
cannot
Some
lose.
of us are winners.
Okay, honestly, I've got zero idea.
I think it's you.
I think it's Miguel.
Okay, so
But I'm
Nah.
not too confident.
The fact he's thinking it's me it proves that he's the imposter.
But are
No,
you
I
just
think so.
playing us?
No,
No.
if you're also just as confused, we give them a chance to say one more word, as vague as possible.
Okay.
each,
As vague as possible. Okay.
Each of them.
Each.
Brilliant.
and then we decide.
We can vote.
Then we
Okay.
can vote.
Okay. Must I go first?
Yes.
Okay. This was going to be not so vague.
Okay, so why don't...
Wait, I'm going to give one.
But you're trying to
I was
convince
gonna
us
say
you're
that, like,
not
you-
the
But I also don't want to give.
imposter.
I also don't want to give too much so that
And
he
then he
says the
knows.
player.
Yes, 100%.
Because this is the imposter.
This is the game.
You tell her and he
Yeah,
tells
yeah.
me. So that, but nah, I don't know. It's too much
So
logistics.
we
that-
try to convince them
Yeah.
and not each other.
So not
Because you
vote-
don't like me, I don't like you.
No, but if he gives away too much and then
Okay.
you say your word,
Yeah.
Okay, my word is. I associate more with Europa League.
okay, let's just take that as is and you go.
Okay. Go big or go home.
You going home?
Now, okay, actually, you're actually lucky because you can go big
Yeah.
because you went out.
That's what I'm saying. So either I go so big that Miguel gets the answer,
Oh yes,
or
fair,
I
fair,
go home
fair,
now
fair,
because it's not
But you're only
convincing
doing
enough.
one each.
But now that I
You're
have
only
the,
doing one each.
now that I
one
have the answer, you're gonna have to just
Go.
I already know the answer also, so that's why I'm gonna say
Just go in
blonde.
You're the imposter! It's you!
Just go big or go
The other brother, isn't it?
That's too big, my friend.
shit.
Iñaki
Yes.
Williams.
Yeah. 100%. You were the imposter.
Yes, blonde highlights.
You didn't say blonde
So
highlights.
why I say foreigner is because he doesn't play for Spain
Yeah.
like his brother. He plays
Yes,
for Ghana.
that
All
makes more
knowledge.
sense.
I didn't know the player
Yeah.
though, so
That's
it's
why I
like
was
that.
knowing
saying
the foreigner
I just
yes.
wasn't thinking there. Yeah,
That
100%.
makes sense.
like
Oh, yes.
everyone else from that club
Yeah.
plays in Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's
rule
the
actually.
one because of the brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
They grew up in the club, but his nationality is not with Spain, same as his
Yes.
brother Nico.
100%.
So if you
What
know,
club
you know.
does he play for now?
Athletic Club.
Bilbao.
It is.
Athletic,
Athletic club, yeah.
Athletic
Athletic
Club.
So
Club.
both brothers play for the same club.
Same club.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I had to go big there, man.
Blonde.
Because if you ask blonde,
Blonde.
I would have convinced you, listen.
That was.
Fair play.
Nah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Sure.
Okay, at least we got one. Does that mean there's how does the points work now when the
So,
person's wrong?
Do
we all-
You were wrong. So actually, you got a point.
So do we all get a
and
point and
you
he
got a
doesn't?
point. Yeah, I
Essentially.
guess sort of.
I mean,
okay.
it's very.
You're the ultimate loser, is what I mean.
You laugh. I'm not laughing.
We got to do another one.
Let's do one more round.
Yeah,
One more.
I'm
Okay,
having
okay.
fun with this. This is a fun game.
These are all separate clubs also, so it's good.
Oh, nice. I like this.
So I'm on 2 points, eh?
Right now, yeah. Yeah, so essentially,
You
if you've
also
won.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
So,
we're
actually, I'm on a
We're on
point.
one.
We both on one, and
both
then
on one.
you on
Oh,
one
you're on one.
as well.
you
and
on
you're
two.
Yeah.
I'm on one.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
start now because you've started, I've started, or
Yeah,
you-
Yeah, yeah,
Usually
yeah.
we're just going for
Okay.
whoever was the
Just
Just
imposter.
Let's do that.
Okay,
But I
yeah,
started-
it's fine.
Let's do that. Yeah.
We can do Miguel or
Shame, you know.
Chaya.
Okay,
Yeah, go
I'll
first.
start.
I started first one actually.
Oh, this guy. I know this guy.
Sus as ever. That's so sus.
Okay.
Wow, it's like I really love this player that I'm seeing right here in front of me right now.
I am going to start with. I'm going to be vague just to outfielder.
Outfielder. Get him out.
God.
Just to start us off.
Honestly.
I'm helping the imposter. That's all.
Yeah. Second round.
Is it? It's me now then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to this one. Right, he's known for this. For his hairstyle.
For his hairstyle.
Don't tell me it's blonde. Just kidding. You're gonna use
He's
that
known
whole
for his
thing
hairstyle. Yeah.
all over
I
again.
get you. I get you.
That's making me think you're an imposter.
I knew it was gonna make you think that.
But
No,
is
but I
this,
get you.
He's known for that. If you had to draw him,
Yes,
drawing him with that
that's
hairstyle.
fair. It makes sense.
You would draw him with all that hair that he has.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Okay,
If
cool.
you think about it like that.
That's true.
I am going to say. Yellow.
I heard that.
Okay.
Kind of.
kind of. He's like, kind of.
He's
Yellow.
yellow. He's a yellow man.
I have one as well.
That's nice.
Not being the imposter and all, it's easy to think of things.
Okay. Young.
Young.
Okay, we ended right there.
Let's end it now.
Imposter. This man's old.
Oh my word.
This man is old. He's in Saudi.
You gave me nothing.
Young.
You gave me nothing. You gave me, what was it? Outfield
Outfielder.
player.
Yeah.
You gave me
Hairstyle.
hair.
Yeah.
And you gave me yellow.
The best part is he's got no hair.
Yeah.
That's why I was about to say Rapunzel, Rapunzel. Let down your hair. That would have been like, this girl's out. No, that one, it said imposter. And I was like, oh, shit.
What's great is now we actually have to play another one.
'Cause we're all on 2 points.
Two.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we have to find a
By
winner.
the way,
That
the player
quick.
was Fabinho.
Yeah.
Who's bold.
As I know, it's a haircut.
Yeah. That made me think.
Brilliant, though.
Hey. I was like,
But the way you set that up was
Yeah.
very clever.
it was
Yeah,
clever.
yeah.
Because it's like you can get more from other people, actually.
Yeah.
Funny shit. Okay.
My next word is going to be fabulous.
Fabulous.
Fabulous is going to be my second
You
word.
need to think of more shit. So that's like proper vague words. Like
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Oh, good league.
I mean, the first round.
Good league. Yeah.
That's the
Good
one.
league, you know, when we played with our friends, whoever starts, that's the opener. Good league.
Yeah.
Whether you they passed or not. So that first guy is like,
That's
don't count him.
hilarious.
Yeah, don't count him. Okay.
Who's starting?
Have you started it?
We all start.
You
Go-
first
go-
We've
all
all
started.
started once.
I can start if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good league.
Get out of here.
I was gonna say that.
Is that your start?
Yeah. Okay. Are you going to be sus of me?
You can say. You can
Okay.
say.
Super sus of you already.
It is a good league, though.
Sharp. Weak foot.
All right. All right. Okay.
Think about it.
Now I'm thinking.
6.
Ooh. I hear that.
6. Okay.
Let the brain start
Expensive.
Oh, I hear it.
I hear that.
Bruno.
Bruno. Is that a guess?
No, that's not a guess.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay.
I like that one.
Ah,
You safe.
My guy.
you're safe. Must be you.
It can't be me.
Let's see.
Well, let's see. We're not done yet.
But let me tell you,
I'm just.
Tell us what we know.
European.
It's definitely you.
Is he not European?
Get out!
South American.
No, but his grandparents?
From Argentina. So it's definitely you.
No, but hold on. He plays in Europe.
He's trying to justify
But he's not
it.
European.
Yeah, I know, but he plays in Europe.
Are you saying the word European?
I'm saying European is. The
You mean a
peop-
European league then?
Yes.
Oh,
Ah,
we
but
didn't
that's
get
not what you
you.
said.
Yeah.
though.
They get you.
European.
They're too vague.
Okay, we can carry on. Imposter. What's your word?
Actually, you can say anything now. You
Suspended.
You can say golfer even.
Suspended. That's a good one.
Ooh, suspended.
Spend,
Like his car. I think when he drives into training.
I get it though. You safe. You safe.
Okay.
Oh, my.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Let's say Madrid. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. You safe.
I think I
You
know.
already say.
So
I
it's
think I
Times
know.
2 rounds.
Yeah, I'm trying to just increase my ball knowledge. Yeah.
Okay, now let's vote. Honestly, let's be real. You sus.
Let's be real.
But let's give him a chance.
we're not on the same team. Yeah.
Okay.
Give us one more good
The
reason why we
player-
shouldn't. Yeah, okay.
Is
Tell me.
Oh, you want to guess the player?
yeah.
Oh, no, you're not guessing. You're telling us because you know the player.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the imposter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling us the player.
The player is obviously Casemiro.
Yeah, you're definitely there. But we said Argentinian. No, you said Casemiro.
Oh, I didn't yell Argentinian. Shit. Argentinian. Obviously, I'm.
And
The
num-
fact that you said 6. I'm just
So an Argentine number 6
Like the
that's been
CDM.
suspended and wanted
it's
to
very
go
expensive.
to Madrid.
that. No, I don't know if he's Argentine.
Oh, the Bruno was good because of the surname.
I think he's more of an 8 though than a 6.
Is he?
Yeah.
But he's
My
played
bad
there a
then.
few times.
But he has
double
played
pivot
there,
with Caicedo.
So that's not
But
incorrect.
Argentinian. Who's there for this Argentinian now?
Okay, well, since we know it's you, it was Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah,
And that's why Bruno was a good one.
Bruno was a great
Bruno
one.
Fernandez. No, it's
No,
just
they
gonna
just-
be
The similarity of the surnames.
Brilliant.
Fernandez.
That was
You'll
good.
have to hear me
That was
out in
good.
these games.
That
man.
was very good.
Very good.
What a fun
And
game.
obviously, I thought Casemiro because they said 6. So I thought, okay, maybe like a CDM.
Yes.
And then Bruno
Then
probably.
they said South American. I didn't hear Argentina.
Imposters usually have incorrect thoughts. Makes sense.
Oh my.
I think because him and Caicedo are both playing 6, aren't
Yeah.
they?
They do a double pivot.
They do,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's what I was
Yeah.
specifically thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, honestly.
That was
one,
fun. That was good.
was
That
fun.
was,
stop, sir.
this is a fun game. We're going to play it.
Yo.
Yeah, should. I think it's the only caveat, I guess, what makes it difficult is that it's always better with 4 people.
Yeah.
You can do it with 3, but then it's like so quickly. Then how do you get?
Yes.
So like 4 people is always like the
Ideal.
sweet spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the more,
We're just going to
more the
play
better.
just to...
because it
That's
must
cool.
be very vague. Because by the
Yeah.
time he comes to you again,
Yeah.
he could have already told you about his whole career path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's a fun game? We actually played it once. It's again, I've got no idea what it's called, but basically it's if I say Casemiro, then let's say we're going in this way over here.
Oh yes.
You've got to then say a club. And then when you say the club, he's got to say a player from
Okay,
that
from
club.
that club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until someone
Guys,
messes up.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
try it.
So
Someone
a club
doesn't know
that he's
anything.
played for.
Yes. got
Okay.
it.
Don't try that. That's
That's a fun
You
one.
want to do that
Yeah,
also?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
won't lie, I'm-
Okay.
Okay, I was average at this, but this I'm horrible.
No, he's good at this one, though. He's
Are you good at
No,
it?
no.
Getting mixed signals.
There's no imposter in this one, yes. I don't know. Yeah, there's no imposter.
What used to make it fun is like, okay, wait, maybe we should talk about this rule because last year when we used to play it and then the club used to be Liverpool, I had to say Trent because that used to end the game. Trent only played for one club.
Okay.
So I wanted to know like what should we make that rule now?
So the way we did it was if Trent only played for Liverpool and if he says Trent, I still get to say Liverpool, even if Liverpool was said before.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the fact that I got no choice now.
What if you just go straight to another player? Since it's going to be Liverpool anyways, so link him with a player.
like a teammate of Trent.
Yeah.
Too
Okay.
easy.
Too easy.
Too easy.
Because Liverpool.
Oh, but actually, it's not
you s-
really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because then
it can actually
essentially-
make things interesting as it goes around.
Because then I mean, otherwise your move of saying the team again is like
Yeah,
kind of null and void because
fair,
you
fair,
already know
fair.
he's in there. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so if there's no option, say another player he played
Yeah.
with.
This
Play
can
it.
go on for a while though, so we should time box it because all
Yeah.
of our,
Okay.
Yeah.
let's just see. Sorry, okay, so it's up as one now. Let's see. 5 minutes, I think, is a long time. So if we're
Okay.
still playing this after 5 minutes,
Okay.
Then we all winners.
then we're all winners, yeah.
We
Okay.
try one round.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to start? Let's just start.
yeah. Go for any club, man.
Casemiro.
Real Madrid.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Al Nasser.
Fabinho, the guy with long
Oh
hair.
yeah. Oh, no.
Fabinho.
Didn't Fabinho play for Leicester?
No,
Al
he played for
Ittihad,
Al
sorry.
Ittihad.
Does that mean you're out already?
Yeah.
And now
Okay,
it's
so
just-
it's 5
but
minutes is
obviously-
fine then.
No, but obviously because
Getting
his
started.
first round. Because obviously that rule because his first round we all get
Okay.
second chance anyway.
Yeah, first serve. You know, in like
Ah, of
first
course.
Sadio Mane.
Okay.
Sadio. Okay.
Liverpool.
Peter Crouch.
Ooh.
Oof. You see, this is
Nah,
where
yeah, I can scream obviously Stoke.
Yeah, you can finish it.
I can even say Portsmouth.
Say Portsmouth, I dare you, I swear.
Oh, no, I think you do know
Say
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth,
Yeah.
I dare
No,
you.
you do know Portsmouth.
Glenn Johnson.
Yeah. My guy, man. He knows ball, this guy. Glenn Johnson.
Yeah.
And now we've already said a team that he
No.
played for.
This is my serve.
But no, has he only played for... Did he play for anyone else after that?
He played for,
Played for like
Liverpool.
4 other clubs after that.
After Liverpool?
3 other clubs. After Portsmouth.
Oh, okay, I don't
yeah.
know that. I can't remember who else he played for.
Neither can I. So it's a problem for you though.
Yeah.
Okay, but obviously the 1 second chance thingy, so
Okay.
we're good to go.
So wait, what's going on again? So
So now we need to say a
can you
club
say-
that
that hasn't been named.
that
Oh,
has
is it?
because you can't say
So-
Liverpool
so
because you
now
said
you've got to
Liverpool.
say a club from
And we
Glenn
each get,
Johnson,
so
yeah.
we
Glenn
each get
Johnson.
one
Yeah, so
little
you
thing.
said-
Oh,
I've just
yeah.
used mine.
You
'Cause-
said Glenn Johnson, right? So now you have to find a club that he played for.
But she's, I think you're using your...
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
first
using,
serve.
I'm using my first serve
Yeah.
because
Okay. I genuinely.
respectfully, I don't know.
Honestly, I would have been dead here.
You know who else he's played for? I don't.
You don't know.
In
don't.
England.
Using your first serve.
Let's just think about it.
Is it in England?
Yeah,
It is
would
in
be.
England. Yeah.
Top flight.
Um,
Top flight. Top flight. Currently, yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if this was before or after.
Was he at Spurs?
I don't think it was at
I don't
Spurs,
think
no.
so.
That's what I
You
was
can use your
thinking.
first serve.
I'm using my first serve.
Okay, we signed him from Chelsea.
From Chelsea.
Okay.
Chelsea.
All
Okay.
that I remember is
Chelsea.
that Portsmouth volley outside the
Okay.
box.
Yeah, that was
That's
a
goal
good one.
ever,
That was a good
yeah.
one.
From Chelsea.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Chelsea now.
Chelsea. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say that. It's too. I was gonna say Drogba, but honestly speaking, no one's ever heard of Drogba before Chelsea. So no one's gonna know. We're gonna end the game right there. So no, I'm going to say
Fair.
Caicedo.
Okay.
Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Oh, he can.
I can
stitch me up,
finish
yeah.
you now.
Can stitch me up, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say.
This is
Okay, let me not. Do we want the game to extend?
For the club,
let's say Matoma. Do you know where he came
Toma,
from?
where he came from.
'Cause now
and
we
I did research on this guy. 'cause
But
I
you
did
still
a
have a
story.
skip, eh?
I do have a skip. I did like a video where I wanted to know more about the guy, so I did
Really?
this.
good, eh?
Yeah, like his whole
Yeah.
thesis on dribbling.
How interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I figured out where he. I can't
Brilliant.
remember where did they sign him from. I'm gonna have to use my first serve. Yeah.
Okay, so
Can't
now
remember.
it ends there then.
I don't even
So
have
then
my first seven.
now
anymore.
it's done.
Shit, I think Miguel might have just won.
But I'll have to just.
None of us
Yeah,
know
I know.
The club
Even
is
Where
if
did he?
I-
But he must answer.
Matoma, I ended on him. Done.
Where did he?
Winner.
Fierce, yeah. Where did he play though?
I don't know.
It just
Wasn't his problem.
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know which team in Japan.
Yeah.
But that was why I didn't figure any of us would know.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's how I played
no
the game.
ways.
Because
That's
I
how
could
you
have
play
said
the game.
Milner, and then
Clever.
he played in quite a few teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, let's end the game there. Matoma.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, so we can probably do another round then.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can.
let's go.
Let's do one more round. Okay.
You start.
Okay.
Okay.
With the player or club, doesn't matter.
You choose.
I think you can choose that. Yeah.
Okay. Rakitic.
Sevilla.
Hey.
You might give me my first time already. Hey, my ball is bad, bro. Let me just think about that. Let me just cook for a second. Sevilla. Who played there?
Do you know the blue-eyed fullback?
Oh yes.
You also know him.
Navas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, my intro's gonna be
No,
sounds
that's
like me,
Navas.
man.
Yes.
Man City.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good in. Thanks, bro.
So Man City, let's go Edison.
Edison. Oh, where did they sign him from again? Benfica.
You've given me a horrible.
There's lots of big players that have
I'll
played
just
there.
think. No, it wasn't him.
He supports Liverpool, so he should know an answer.
Nunes. Yeah.
I think we asked you out twice.
Darwin.
Darwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darwin Nunes.
Al Hilal.
Benzema.
Nice.
Okay. Is the clip long enough now? I was just thinking. Real Madrid.
Okay. Gareth Bale.
Spurs.
Ericsson.
Ericsson. Inter Milan.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. There's a few options.
Big club.
We might finish you here now. There's some.
There's a few options. I don't know if I should keep it going because we can easily keep it going. Actually, yeah, I'm lying.
Actually,
I'm acting like I know.
No,
Very
but
underrated,
then
man.
you said like you've gone straight to Syria. I'm like, here we go.
I'm gonna go for Zlatan.
Okay.
Man United.
Yeah. That was a good option. You could have chosen after footballing world.
I was gonna say he has a lot. Good PSG as well, right? Was me there, and then
a lot, man. Barca, all this.
Let's go with.
Oof, this guy.
now he's good.
United was, yeah.
Now he's like, let's go back to the archives.
Yeah.
George Best.
Nah, Memphis Depay.
That was the pie.
Yeah, random
Okay.
United
That's a
player.
good one. I should know where he came from.
Oh, where he went.
Oh, where he went, yeah. Where he currently
Oh,
is.
where he is.
Yeah, why doing this whole thing?
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Where is
Don't
it?
do
I actually
that.
don't know. I know it's in the Brazilian league.
Yeah.
Which team? I know the Belgium and it's a flag and anchors.
But it's
bonds.
okay. He played for other clubs.
Shit, I want to win, man.
There's the big club he played for that you can mention.
Yeah, I can. Okay, but you know what? Let's try and start getting this game going a bit.
Okay.
So Olympic Lyon.
Nice.
Like I said.
Oh.
Ball knowledge. Told you he's good at this game.
You know Lacazette.
I do.
Do not like that. Huh?
But now,
I don't think we've said it also.
is it a red team?
Yes.
Arsenal.
No.
Okay, Arsenal.
Good stuff, yeah.
Let's go. Odegaard.
Okay. So say that.
I'm gonna get it now, bro.
Nah, you got this, man.
Basically, all of Arsenal's last few signings came from there.
Idiot.
Superman.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, that's tough now.
So, yeah, because where
Now
did
you can't say
Where did
Arsenal.
he-
Can't say Arsenal, yeah.
I'm sorry, this is the only choice I had. Unless he never played for anyone.
Unless you said Isak. I don't know if that's what I heard, right?
no, he didn't.
Is that what you said?
You said Isak, is it?
Alexander is.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think-
I thought that's what I said. What did you
yeah,
guys hear?
that's what I heard. So what was that?
Okay, nice. I heard that. I hear that. Newcastle.
Good one, good one.
Come
I
on.
don't know much about
Is
Zubamendi's
the mic-
career.
Just check.
Okay. Should we make it tough?
I think
Let's
let's
make it tough. Let's
I
start
think we
making
can
it
start
tough.
eliminating
Knew it.
people now. You
Okay.
try and get me out now.
Try to get you out. Let's
Get this guy
say
going.
it's easy. Let's go. Let's go with Joe Linton.
Yo, where did Newcastle sign him from?
Damn.
Joe Linton. Oh, I think I'm gone.
I think the game
That's a good
They
one.
signed him as a striker, but I don't know from which club. Then obviously he didn't perform so well. Went into midfield.
I'll be honest, I chose him because I can't remember where he comes from.
Yeah, so I can
It's a
say,
strategy.
so I can say any club and he'll say yes.
Should the rule be you have to know where they come from? If
No, it's fine. We'll
Fine.
Wikipedia it or
Okay.
something.
Do we know which league at least?
Joe Linton.
Yeah.
Definitely the Brazilian league.
So then
that's going to be a tough one.
Well, you can take your pick of
Yeah,
which
it's going to be
ones.
a big guess. Not.
I really chose him because I don't know.
But we're
And
gonna
I
need to check
figured
the
maybe-
answer
We're going to need to
regardless.
check this
Yeah.
answer
we'll check it out.
because you won't believe me when I say he comes from Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo FC.
If it is,
CF.
yo,
Shit. Because
No,
which club did you play for?
you're out.
Oh no, we got.
Hoffenheim came from
Hoffenheim.
Germany. Okay.
But I just realized I was
Would
the one
not
that I
have
was meant to
known
Google
that.
this because now you can use Hoffenheim. It's your answer.
In his home country, he played for a team called Sport
Recef.
So not Sao Paulo.
Nah.
That was a tough one. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
but
no, it's fine,
but the
it's
game
fine.
needed to end, right? So-
Yeah. Which I think none of us were going to get that.
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. So we all win.
Miguel
basically.
won.
No, yeah. Thanks.
Again.
Miguel won. Because none of us were going to guess. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Nah, that was.
But that's how you win the game,
Yeah,
huh?
I
You
see.
done
how
it
you win
twice
the
now.
game. Yeah.
That
You're
is
expert.
good. This
You're expert.
guy.
Nah, you're good.
That's how you win.
Very nice. Very
Very good.
good.
Very nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to summarize, Miguel's competitive.
Yeah, good. He did give us that
Yes.
disclaimer in the
Yeah.
beginning.
He did let us know.
Here
That's
we
fine.
go.
Especially when it comes to football.
Exactly.
That's fine. Yeah, guys. I think unfortunately the episode is ending.
Yeah. It was lovely having you
We
guys.
had
Nice.
so
So
much
much.
fun.
It was really tops. The only question that actually interests me from my small note here is what's next for you guys? Like moving forward, I think the reason why I asked that also is because I actually saw last night that you guys won some UK award for a new,
Best new.
was it best new content creator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
something
At
like that.
Anfield was the award
In
show.
2023.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It was the Football Content
Yeah.
Awards.
Did you know
I
that?
didn't still see this. No, I never. I haven't
Yeah.
been on social media.
Oh,
the
we
last-
still
So-
share. Like we couldn't
But
go.
this was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
this year. It was
We won it
2023.
Is it?
2023, yeah.
Yeah.
It was at Anfield.
The award show was at
the
Anfield.
football.
We couldn't
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But-
Last year it was
But
at
we won
Leeds.
the
Yeah.
award,
So-
yeah.
Ellen
Oh,
Wa-
congratulations.
Yeah,
man.
so-
I can't believe I didn't
Crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. So when I saw that, I was like, yes, this is...
We thought it was crazy too because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't even know they knew us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All the way in the UK. Yeah.
100%.
Even the Dubai Globe Soccer Awards was
Yeah.
crazy for us because
Oh,
we
yes,
had the
that I know
second
you all
most
nominated.
votes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
we were up against creators with millions of followers.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
fortunately got to go to Dubai
Mad.
for the
Yeah.
award show
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Ronaldo there, the
Yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
City team there. That was
That's
insane.
mental.
Insane,
That's honestly
insane.
crazy.
So
So, yeah.
good, yeah.
But yeah,
What's
next?
next? What's next?
Wow.
I actually have a good answer to that.
Yeah.
What's next? What is exciting is we don't know. And why I say we don't know is because everything, obviously we have things we're working on, which I'll maybe touch on, but we do everything that we feel fulfills us at the same time is also empowering others or giving back to others.
Of course.
Without wanting anything in return. And with that being said, most of what we've done or like the things that have been exciting that have happened to us that maybe we would say, okay, we want to do this, have happened as a benefit of just doing things because we love it and for others, and those are just the rewards. Like Ronaldo does not chase the records; they follow him. He if you play the best game you can every single game, give everything you can, everything else is going to follow. So we just try to maintain that we are authentic every day. We're putting content out there that we love, that we believe in, and then whatever comes from that will be a bonus. In terms of actual specifics,
But in riffing off of that, we've started this new morning show kind of thing,
which has
like
been
first
exciting.
things first.
5 days sleep also.
So we're doing pretty well. Just like a minute to a minute and a half max summary of what you missed 24 hours before.
Okay.
So we kind of, that's something, for example, that we've been enjoying it, because the fact that we're getting up super early, making him a morning person now. Like, he can only do that if he likes it. So we have a bit of a system in place now, and we have some ideas as to where that could potentially go, and we're working towards. But we also never want to rush anything, because
100%.
you rush to just get things done, and then what? Like, do it properly, make sure that you're happy with everything.
And
So,
also just start. Like
That's
with
the other thing.
anything that you enjoy or you're excited about. And if you plan it for so long without actually putting action in, like you don't know what will work until you try it. So with this morning show, for example, we just started it. It was something that literally we decided, and then the next day we started. It wasn't something we planned.
It was
The
international break that we needed content, okay, and then there were a lot of things, and then we just so happened to figure out the wording and all that kind of stuff, and then now it's kind of.
But it's been building already.
Already we've made. I mean, from the first one to now, we already know. Okay, you can't.
This works. This doesn't work.
You can't sit here at a certain time because then the reflection on the glasses from the sun, like you said, those kinds of things. But like you said.
But so that is something we're enjoying, and that's maybe new that people haven't seen. But then at the same time, we're working towards going to more live games.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that will
also.
definitely be happening. More live
amazing.
Are you
games.
all going to be going for this Soweto derby?
Yes.
We're actually working.
We're working.
Oh, lovely.
So we're going to be there early, and we're working the whole day on the socials, digital for Supersport, which was also a crazy thing. Like that
So
happened.
this episode is actually coming out next week, Friday. So how's the Soweto derby, man?
Chiefs, come on.
You see, he already knows.
Again.
No, but I think
Ooh, sorry.
what you guys said now it's true. Like, just enjoy the ride. I think good things happen to good people. You guys are definitely some of the best people I've met, especially in this industry.
Thank you.
You're very good. But I think,
And I get first time I'm meeting you guys, but I can vouch for that because he always tells me. In fact, in our last episode, he was telling me the fact that he went for the Super Sport quiz night thing, and I asked him, how did you get into that? And then he told me, Super Sport knows you guys, and then you always
So they asked me like if I know any creators.
You his radio plug.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's it. We also believe heavily in
Collaboration.
paving it forward for others as well.
100%,
and like I know there's so many things we don't have access to that other people have access
Of
to.
course,
And it's not why you do things to get that access, but it's just the community. We all want the same thing. We all love the same thing.
And there's enough space for everyone. I think everyone
yes.
always, in anything creative you do, there's always a competition. Like, you can't succeed. If you succeed, that means I can't. Kind of like, maybe this reference, I need to know my audience, but I'm going to say it anyway. Back in the day, you couldn't support Justin Bieber and One Direction. It was one or the other, okay? There was no such thing as both being able to exist, okay?
But it's the same in football.
But that's
Messi
what
and
I'm saying.
Ronaldo.
Yes.
You support Ronaldo, then you must hate Messi.
And that's the
Yes.
default. But
Like,
there's
100%,
actually so much space for everyone, because everyone has their own audience. Like, and you'll find your audience through like consistency and all that kind of stuff.
I actually
But-
always say that there's the football supporters and there is a team supporter. I personally don't like someone who's a team supporter because you
Tribalism
would
almost.
only watch
Tribalism,
if you only
Yes.
watched when United play or you only watched
Yeah.
when City play. I find that like stupid. If you ask me, to be honest with
Strong
you.
words, yeah. Go for
No,
it.
it's for real. I find it stupid. Not really. I'm not saying the person is stupid. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
the
just saying.
ideology.
But then you can't call yourself a football supporter.
Yeah, because you don't
yeah.
actually have the because imagine I only have the context of my team, and then I
Exactly.
want to have a conversation with you, and you're telling me
100%.
about your team, and I don't have your
Yeah,
context.
exactly,
Immediately, I'm
exactly.
like, your team sucks.
Yeah.
Wow, they
Yeah.
could be.
You know what I'm
totally
saying?
get what
And
you're
you know
saying.
when
I just
people
can't.
don't watch, eh?
You know
and they argue.
Yeah,
You know
But
it.
that actually is something that was
Why is
brought
Ronaldo
up
scoring for United
recently.
anymore? I haven't seen him in the news.
But that actually, when we were watching the UCL, people were
Yeah.
commenting, "Why are you watching the UCL?" Because both
Yeah.
our okay, you weren't invited,
Yeah.
but both my team was knocked out. So it's like
Unnecessary.
true. So like
Yeah.
that, for example, we're like,
Yeah, exactly.
that's
We love
that's
football.
just silliness.
I will
so
watch
Yeah.
Champions League no matter
of course,
what.
and of course
You
you're
know
gonna
what I'm
watch
saying?
Champions. It was like
Yeah.
Real Madrid buy it. Like
Yeah.
Come on.
let's
But like,
leave
what
the
a mere
silliness
game.
at home.
I mean, internet trolling. Hopefully, we'll have you all on again. There's
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
other stories.
Yeah.
to
So
many
talk
things,
to.
yeah.
the
It's
trolls.
trolling.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh,
that's
we have
we'll
some
be here for
stories
like a whole hour
you.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll have you all on again.
Okay.
You know, we'll be honored to have you all on here again.
Of course.
But I
I'd
just
be
wanted
happy
to
to
summarize
be
your whole,
Yeah.
like being on this journey from your music career, Ashley, or with acting, and we all
Yeah.
are now. You said something where, you know, we'll see where almost like where we'll see where the wind takes us, but still with
Yeah.
intention.
Yeah.
And I think don't break don't fix what's not broken. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
You're doing very well right now.
Thank you.
And like I said, good things happen to good people. So if your intentions are always good, the wind will always blow you in the right way.
And another thing to just add to that, you don't have to try hard to be yourself.
Yeah.
And that's all you have to do is
Yeah.
you be yourself and be authentic, and whatever's coming out is
It'll be
true.
pure and true because it's authentic, like you
Yes.
said, and you're being yourself.
Being yourself, because most people, they shy away from themselves because they think it's not enough, it's not
Yeah,
good
yeah.
enough, or it needs to be more, or
Yeah.
it needs to be like that person or that person.
100%.
or
Yeah.
less. Some
Or
people are
less,
like,
yeah.
let me, dim my light, kind of thing.
But like every single person has something about them that makes them unique and
Yeah.
special, and that is what people need to see. And what we want to do is to encourage people to bring that out and know that they not limited to anything. So I also say, like, whatever comes
Yeah.
is that we both had ideas of how we thought life was going to be.
Yeah.
And like being an actress, being a footballer, and we wouldn't be here today if we didn't open ourselves up to trying different things
Yeah.
and different paths. Like
100%.
you can be
you can be multiple
Yes,
things.
of course.
Multiple things.
100%.
And right, like I said to Ash, like later down the line, I might get into golf or
Yeah.
Arts,
or
Yeah.
he-
just things that
Love
maybe might, just different paths. I think keeping
100%,
yourself
yeah.
in a box and saying like you have to be this thing. Also,
Fair.
we do this to ourselves. We might say to someone, I'm going to do this, or I want to be this, and then we'll go down that path. Even maybe the passion's gone, or maybe we don't love
Yeah.
it as much, but we stay just to prove to that person that
just
what we
said it
said,
out, yeah.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
said out loud.
Yeah.
And like, there's no shame in
Switching. Yeah,
and
switching
changing and
things
being
up,
like, you
yeah.
know what, I'm not feeling it anymore. I thought this was something I wanted,
Yeah.
but since trying, it's like it doesn't actually bring
100%.
me the joy.
Yeah.
Like for me, what was I chasing out of being a footballer? I'm getting similar feelings now, being in the football space, in the content space, but not playing. The feeling I want is like that community, or like that ability to shift emotion. That's why I also love performing. I love singing, because when you're on stage and you're able to make people feel something, it's like a superpower. And I've heard footballers talk about when you're on the field. Bellingham mentioned this. He's like, when you're on the field and you have the ball at your feet, it's like you have everybody in the palm of your hands.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all the people in the stadium,
Are
all the
watching
other
you.
players,
They're all watching you.
they're all watching you. And it's
Yeah.
like that feeling of you decide how you want to shift the emotion of that environment.
Yeah. Sure.
A good pass can make someone go, like the whole crowd go mad, or
100%, yeah.
good goal, all those things. So same thing on stage, you have that ability with
Yeah.
content, what people are witnessing from us. It's the same thing. You have an audience, maybe they're not in front of you, but you can still have a massive effect
Of course,
on
100%,
people. And
yeah.
we just try and make that be as positive as possible.
Yeah.
And if it
Yeah.
is negative, it's banter, lighthearted,
Yeah.
and it's not. We're
It's
not doing
never
it.
as
It's never
deep.
personal.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
not.
It's not to hurt the person, obviously.
No,
Yeah.
So good intentions, and I think all those things then just fall into place. But
One
yeah.
of my for anyone who knows me fairly well, I've got one big rule about life, and I always say it's as simple as you get what you give. So you know, I mean, if you have bad intentions for the next person, you don't want good for the
Yep.
other person.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back to you. It may not come back to you
100%.
tomorrow or
Yeah.
today, but in 10 years' time, and what I actually believe is, if it doesn't come back to you, it will come back to your children.
Yeah.
100%.
What goes up must come
Delayed is
down.
not denied.
Yeah,
That's something.
Yes,
also.
that's a good one.
So
That's a
yeah,
great
no,
one.
always be good, always do good, and yeah, good things come to you.
Yeah.
100%.
What a good way to end, man. I feel butterflies, I feel
good.
flowers.
Yay!
One big happy world, man.
When do we link arms? Is it
And
now?
But yeah, I mean, you can close us out if you want.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. This was an absolute amazing episode for also for what I think Noaz and I want to grow to in well, we're gonna call it season 2, but yeah, just for the channel on its own. I think it was amazing having you guys on. Well done to everything you guys have both
Thank
done
you so much.
Thank you for
and
having me.
achieved.
Yes.
And yeah, we hope to do some more stuff with you guys soon, because I don't know if you guys actually know this, but we like part podcast, part entertainment. So we want to do like entertainment stuff as well.
Nice.
Famous idea. I'm gonna say it, but I'll bleep it out. I don't want.
Then give it away.
I don't want to give it away. We want to do a video called